Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are live on a Sunday night, and I hope everyone out there is having a wonderful, wonderful weekend. It is the Wrasslin for Life Network. We got NXT, the Great American Bash, live from the deep in the heart of Texas. We got so much to get into tonight, so much action, a stacked card, so much to talk about, so much wrestling going on, and it's going to be with these two pretty faces. Folks, strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel goods, put a smile on your face. Do it. No, really, smile right now. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live, folks, and back at it again. Like I said, we are the Wrasslin for Life Network. We are the channel for fans, by fans, the channel that just covers more live wrestling than anybody else out there. And here we are again, going live. We got NXT, the Great American Bash, like we said. Lots of intriguing matchups. NXT's come a long way since kind of converting over the last little while, putting out really solid shows. We got really solid matchups to get into, but make sure you guys are all ready. Got your snacks, you're sitting down, and you're ready for some wrestling. Myself, Mr. KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube, and this guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its YouTube tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick, and yes, the stars at night are big and bright. Deep in the heart of Texas. As we've got Ilya Dragunov versus Carmelo Hayes for the NXT Championship. We've got Tiffany Stratton versus Thea Hale in a submissions match for the NXT Women's Championship. We've got B. Priestley versus Blair Davenport, versus Roxanne Perez, a.k.a. Roxy. We've got the debut of Gable Stevenson taking on Baron Corbin.
Yeah,
we were trying to keep up. Yeah, and we've got Dirty Dom taking on Wesley and Mustafa Ali. We've got Tony D'Angelo and Halfstack Flapjack taking on Gallus for the NXT Tag Team Championships.
Yes, and there's an 8-man tag in there as well tonight. So a very intriguing night, of course. I mean, we got the tag match, which coming off the heels of the big, long storyline with Tony and Halfstack, and it was a ruse of a ruse of a ruse. And now I think Gallus's titles might be in trouble tonight. I don't know about you.
Well, we can get to that. I think we need to get to the people's too as well. Ooh, everything went away. But Steven Chambers, do you see any title changes, titles changing hands tonight? We'll see. We'll get into our predictions here. Also, by the way, the lovely prediction championship right above my head there is on the line as defending champion. Alexis is in the chat saying, the champ is here tonight to make title defense and get out of my swamp, pretenders. Bye. There's your obligatory Shrek reference for the night. Trevor, what up? James, shout out to KJ here because KJ does all the visual stuff on the channel and everything. So he's saying that's a killer background graphic. There you go.
We like to keep it fresh. We like to keep it clean around here.
Right. We do it, big things popping up, things stopping up to something. Season never sleeps, Watt. As we've got Rhea Ripley right now getting interviewed backstage on where we've got the NXT pre-show, which I think they've swindled us if there's only one match, and it's that 8-man tag match that you're talking about on the pre-show here.
Well, pre-show with a match. That's a novel idea. Bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see how it plays out for them. But again, I think if we're going to get an hour-long pre-show, they should give us something. A match is not a bad idea.
Yeah, at least it's better than what they normally do, which is just an hour of talking.
Yeah.
Ryan, what up? What's up, fellas? Good day today. I'm going undefeated today. Tribal prediction champ is here. But we'll see.
There you go. Gauntlet's been laid down.
What up? Is any of you having trouble with Peacock? I'm not getting picture. I'm fine. I don't know about you.
I'm not on the cock. Well,
that's good to know. Pause.
I try and stay off it.
Honto, jump on it.
Yeah, here in Canada, we do not get the Peacock. We get still the network. So my network seems to be rolling on just fine.
got you. This is a little bit like when we were trying to watch the UFC last night, and I got ESPN Plus and everything, and you're over there with like TSN or something.
Yeah, no, it's funny how it works, and as you spend more time with international folks, you start realizing there's little differences in each country.
All right, little bit. Ronnie, what up? Steven out here saying, "Yeehaw!"
Steven,
fitting for tonight. We got Tony's Dark Nightmares. What up, my guy?
Going on, Tony.
Rocco. KJ would love this fact. It's his favorite wrestler, but did you know Oldberg won a world title in 4 different decades? The 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and 2020s. We don't talk about the 2020s.
It doesn't make me happy.
No. Bad fact. Bad fact.
Yeah, no, that is a fun fact, though. But right. Yes, he definitely has popped in for a title win here or there.
Damien out here being the leader of the Hopium tribe here, looking forward to the main event tonight.
Yes.
And Rocco with his another fun fact from Rocco here. Did you know Cody Rhodes last SummerSlam 2015 as a jobber Stardust in a tag match? Now he's in main event match versus Lesnar now. We don't know if it's going to be the main event.
Well, I will say this for Rocco is, let's say it's a main event level match. And I mean, for a lot of people who thought Cody had completely ruined his career by going back to WWE, I would say so far so good.
Yeah. So you're going the typical WWE line of everything's a main event.
Yeah, that's the new thing, right? Triple main event tonight. One in the beginning, one in the middle, and one in the end. You're like, wait, what?
Right. Daniel, what up?
Nice.
And what up?
Daniel.
Former 2-time. Fitting Daniel for tonight. He's out here, should have been a cowboy. Should have learned to robe and ride. We got Aaron. Yeah, it's gonna end up being country.
It's country night here at
100%. Well, we got the saloon behind us here. We're gonna play in 99 bottles, and we're gonna see if we can make it through all 99 by the end of the stream.
There we go. Take one down and pass it.
Right,
Aaron. Now you're gonna have that in my head all fucking day.
Well, we've got at least Aaron here, who's been two-time champ. Letting us know here.
Has Aaron actually been 2-time champ?
It might be, honestly, at this point. I feel like someone out there, some fact checker needs to have like a statistical breakdown. I would love to see this chart. It's gonna end up like the 24/7 title a bit.
I feel like
of who's been champ, who hasn't been champ, title reigns.
I think we've only had 4 champions total, 3 maybe.
We're like AEW.
Yeah, we're new. We're working on it. We're getting there.
Yeah, it's a new title. When we're playing, unfortunately, no one's been able to really. Has there been a champion that has retained? That's a good question.
No, we've never had a retention.
So, Alexis, the challenge is on now.
Dun dun dun.
And Daniel letting us know I'm from Texas. So, see, yeehaw, fits.
Perfect. So we're in Daniel's backyard tonight.
Right. So do we want to try and get through some predictions as I'm getting a video package for Roxanne versus Blair Davenport right now? So I want a replay of just the whole grocery fight scene because it's still like I still love that because we instantly just went to Booker and Stone Cold price check on Jackass. Yeah,
I didn't have the same je ne sais quoi as maybe that moment, but it definitely a different vibe for these girls. I mean, they released a video over the weekend or over the last couple days where they got in a fight at some event. So
on the red carpet they're out here fighting. Yeah. It's literally the definition of when I see you, it's on site.
Yeah. So I mean, good for them. I mean, build a non-title match. Again, we have 2 significant women's matches on the card tonight. We're looking forward to the other one as well. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's nice where some companies are seeing signs held up that their women's division might not be treated the best. I would argue that the NXT women's division is the best in the business.
Not a bad shout, honestly. Not a terrible shout, honestly. I was going to just make the joke of, yes, folks, let the masses know. The women are going wild with the weapons on your television screen.
It's coming off the heels.
Wacky wild, waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Oh, fuck. Is Bailey coming back? What are we doing?
Oh, God. But Bash is now letting us know he's getting NXT in Spanish. I can't translate for you.
Is that because you're in? I don't know if that joke's allowed. Anyway, moving on.
Fair enough. Jason, KJ, and
You
Nick,
guys are a
is the
little sensitive
prelim
about
match
the
included
word.
in the predictions? So good question. Good question. Are we including the pre-show match? I think the pre-show match is give me your warm up. You're running through the layup line. You're warming up for the game.
Yeah, main card only.
There we go.
There you go. There you go. So we got Blair. We got Roxy.
And I'm getting the video from DreamCon right now that you were just talking about.
That's what it was. DreamCon. Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, I thought it was a dream.
What is DreamCon? Am I old?
Mm.
Okay.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Roxanne and Blair fighting on the carpet.
Oh, there we go. So yeah.
Right.
They're being held back.
Daniel, it's 99 Fahrenheit and feels like 121 Fahrenheit. So that's like what, 1 billion Celsius for you?
Can I just say on the record, that's one of my least favorite things in the world is, and I know I'm going to come off ignorant here, but
you're good.
It's 99, but feels like 120. So it's 120. I base temperature on feel. It feels like 120. It is 120. The math.
If
not you, the
weatherman.
weatherman.
Your heart, folks. That's what
right?
It truly is. That's what matters.
We do that shit here. It's
I thought you were going to go into the whole Fahrenheit thing.
No,
versus we're the only country that doesn't do the metric system.
Yeah, you're non-metric.
You said screw your system.
It is a little wonky. I don't know how we keep it simple.
Steven brings up a good question. Real quick before predictions.
Yeah.
Will we see Brian Pillman Jr. tonight?
I don't know. I honestly, that would be a very interesting shout. I'd imagine it would be based on how comfortable are they with Brian Pillman right out of the gate. Like, are they going to put him in, is he going to be in developmental, like behind the scenes, working at the performance center before they cut him loose, or are we going to get him quick?
I think you strike while it's still a story.
Yeah.
I almost want to say. And hopefully with the guy that we're all sold on what Brian Pillman is, that he could make that quick hop, skip, and a jump over there. Yeah. And he'd still have room to get his legs underneath him in NXT.
Yeah. I mean,
it would be the first time he'd be in any sort of actual developmental system.
Yeah, no, that's 100% true. But he will also come in with, like you said, some notoriety. Like if you debut him a month from now, is he as noteworthy as he is today?
Yeah, that's the thing. You kind of need to strike while the iron's hot. I feel a little bit here.
I don't know.
Aaron Sandom's got a new neck tattoo. I tried to get the words.
He's from Tatooine.
Right, he's from Tatooine. He's a Star Wars character. He's a Sith Lord.
Fucking hell.
Well, speaking of Tatooine, the country that normally feels like Tatooine. Tony, shout out to Canada there.
That's a good transition. I hate you for it.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, Canada.
Well, Canada. I almost wanted to start going to the anthem there. And I'm the non-Canadian.
That's all right. I tried to recall the anthem the other day, and I was like, shit, I haven't seen
Yeah, we had to do that. Charles, sup, fellas, watching WCW 1996 Saturday night. So, AEW?
No. Maybe.
One and the same.
That's funny as hell.
I'm getting Gable Stevenson coming out here.
Maybe.
Who wears black right now in Texas?
Who wears the metal?
Yeah, well, he's got to just... No, of course, he's Kurt Angle.
Right? Walking through the parking lot, adjusting his metal. Get out of
here.
You're
telling me, even if you had a Super Bowl ring or any sort of award, if we get the YouTube like platinum trophy plaque thing, like I would put that on a goddamn chain and just walk around.
Fair enough.
Right. Look like Flavor Flav with that shit.
Yeah. Quickly back to this match, Nick. It's a bit of a coin toss.
Okay, yeah. Do we want to, or are we talking this one or the Gable Corbin?
I'm talking about the one on our screen. Just as far as Blair and Roxy go, it's tough. Roxy's getting a push. Blair just came back. I'm gonna go Blair.
Okay. See, I would go Blair for the potential that it would be, could be Roxanne's last match in NXT. I think we could see a fair amount of these that could be last matches in NXT tonight. Okay. But I don't know if that's fully the case right now because we've got the women's title on Raw is very much caught up with Rhea, and we've got a kind of a log jam on SmackDown as far as the women's title. So maybe Roxanne chills in NXT for a hot minute here. So
Maybe.
I think Roxanne Perez picks up the win.
You're going Rox. I'm going Blair. Not bad, not bad. We'll see how that one pans out, but at least we disagree.
Right.
I like
so picking Blair, time to push Blair.
Yeah.
Brian's taking Davenport. So do we want to count these now as the predictions, or do we want to do it when the match comes up? So
predictions don't count until I folks, if you're new here, we take a prediction on all the matches. The belt is up for grabs. We will have a champion at the end of the night. And during each match, I will throw up the cue for when we will take predictions. And then you have a select window. If you do not vote in that window, too early, too late, you do not get points.
Right. Side note, Alexis is out here doing her best Ralph Wiggum of "Oh Canada."
Oh Canada. Oh Canada.
Well, I was gonna say, shout out to anyone that gets the reference I just made.
Oh, I love the Ralph one.
The 80s and 90s stuff is top now. Oh, so they're still talking about WCW. Lauren, what up?
I'll just quickly say about that, Nick. I've been watching quite a bit myself as well. I recently watched a couple Starcades and a couple Great American Bashes, oddly enough.
Yeah.
And yeah, the old stuff, it's funny, but the storytelling that comes with, like, where people are like, real pro wrestling, get them in the ring. Everything had some type of angle to it. Like, rarely was it just two guys slugging each other. There was like some reason, even if the one guy stepped on another guy's shoe in the parking lot, there was some type of reason. And that's what we were starting to appreciate with Collision. We appreciate when NXT is starting to do it a little bit better. We love the Bloodline stuff. Hey, Tony.
It's what made the Attitude Era great and what it's known for, and what honestly was Vince Russo's kind of claim to fame. The one thing that he managed to do right in as far as creatively in professional wrestling is everybody from top to bottom, from the card to the main eventers and the headline, had a storyline that you invested in.
Yeah, and I mean that's what kind of lacks in certain portions of the show. I mean, we talk about Raw. I know I joke about Tony, but I think a lot of people would say the Adam Cole MJF stuff's been absolutely great, and that's deep with the story. It's nice.
Right. As I've got Corbin on my screen, and we've got Corbin down there, so we can give our predictions on this match. I'm already 5-3, says James.
Yeah,
we haven't even started yet.
I wonder if his prediction about his predictions are right.
Wait, what?
If his record ends up being 5-3 tonight.
Oh, that would be amazing. That would be, you almost have to win. Like, we have to come up with a mid-card title for that.
Right.
Somehow.
But remember, folks, you do get bonus points if your prediction is a super chat.
Right. But so Stevenson versus Corbin, who you taking?
It's got to be Stevenson, man. And I know you and I kind of grinded on each other about this because I know how you feel, but it's got to be Stevenson.
Oh, I think it's got to be Stevenson. I'm really kind of thrown off with the whole Baron Corbin. Like, I've found myself lately of really, he met his Shrek self out in the woods and everything. So I think they're trying to give a push with Corbin here. I just don't know how they, like, if this is a way to introduce Gable, because I think this has Baron Corbin become the new X-Pac, the new 1-2-3 kid, the guy that you always have to have your introductory feud with into WWE to tell if you can go or not.
Gatekeeper in that regard, like he's turning into like the modern era Dolph Ziggler kind of idea.
Yeah, not the modern day Maharaja.
No, not the Maharaja. He's on main event. If anyone's looking for the Mirage, the Mirage.
It is a Mirage.
Yeah, but now I completely lost my point.
We were talking about Gable, and now I said Corbin found himself out in the woods here. Pause.
Yeah. So yes, I thought, okay, they're gonna revamp Corbin. Maybe he'll go on a run. I could see Corbin being champ of NXT, being an absolute douchebag about it, and having the young talent coming up against them, and kind of swatting them down. But it doesn't. I mean, this booking, He might win tonight, and it continues an ongoing saga, maybe, but I can't see Gable Stevenson losing this in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I think that this has to really be his coming out party for Gable Stevenson, because it was even questioned for a while of whether he was going to stay doing the WWE thing. And technically, he's a Raw superstar because he was drafted many moons ago.
Well, I guess when you don't get drafted in the following draft, you become
a supplemental pick or something,
right? You get to float around like the other people that didn't get picked,
like Baron Corbin.
So yeah, very interesting matchup. So I would say out of the first two that we've kind of talked about, both of them really do have a 50-50 element, because I could somehow see it going either way. It's hard to say.
This is less than 50. Like, this is almost, I think, a guarantee. Yeah.
Will it be a squash?
No, I think it'll be a competitive match.
Okay.
I really hope it will be, to kind of show off what Gable can do. It might be a quicker match if he can't. How long this match goes, I think, will tell you more on how good Gable can do in the ring versus anything with Corbin, because we've seen Corbin can go. So this tells you, this match is going to tell us a lot more about Gable Stevenson than it is Baron Corbin.
For sure. Absolutely. Fair enough. I like that assessment. What else is on the docket to talk about tonight?
Right. Oh, we got
there you go. Yeah, catch up on that.
I was just clicking through them. So by the way, if we just click through and don't acknowledge you, it's just because we're still going through the predictions. But Jack, what up? Can Baron Corbin come out to new intro and entrance tonight, KJ?
Come out to old intro and entrance.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Come out to, I am the darkness. Be that guy. Be the lone wolf.
What if he goes full Shrek and just comes out to, then I saw her face? Or no, actually, he'd have to come out. He kicks down the door and just comes out to, hey, now you're an all-star.
I was going to say either all-star or fucking Proclaimers. I would walk 10,000 miles. Whatever the fuck it is.
No, he can do Ronda, because Ronda's music was used in the first Shrek movie in the actual wrestling scene, by the way. Fun fact.
Right?
See, the vitamins make you remember stupid shit. WWE draft means nothing. Yeah, talk to KJ about that.
Man, I've tried to defend them and their drafting situation from the beginning, but it's been a big pile of hopium.
It's a losing cause. Speaking of a losing cause, I think Gallus is going into this on a losing cause. I'll go right out of the gate here. I think Tony and Hashtags pick up the win here, because I think this could be Gallus's last time in NXT.
I feel like I agree with you. I really do. I think injury has hindered the D'Angelo storyline a little bit over time, and they found a creative way to work around it. But you're going to go with the Italians. I'm going to go.
Of course, just you couldn't tell already. Spoiler alert. I mean, come on.
There you go. So I'm going to go with the Scots. Get out of our swamp. We're keeping our belts. I don't want to deal with your shit. So
this is nationality warfare right now.
Right. We're going to war.
Right. You're going to be out there. What are you doing in my swamp?
Right.
We'll be like, oh, Maron.
What are you doing with my belt?
Right. Steven says Gallus retains. Lauren, Gable for the win. Dum Dum is holding the title for now. Lusitali so you think he becomes North American champion? The Olympic gold medalist becomes North American champion? Well, he can't be U.S. champion, so it's close enough.
I'm surprised he's in NXT, so I don't know. Like, that's the really interesting thing. Like, I never expected this angle in NXT at all with Gable. They were kind of pushing him hard, and they had him kind of drafted before we even saw him, and now he's here. So very interesting.
Right. Kevin, what up? Charles saying, if you rush the talent, they will end up like Maven from Tough Enough too much too soon. Well, no, Maven was not rushed. There was just... It's Maven.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
That was a dud.
Yeah.
Ooh, no.
Went over like a popcorn fart. But Steven saying, went over like a drop kick to the back of the Undertaker. That's how that went over.
Yeah, no shit.
Steven saying, perfect for Stacks to turn on Tony. Ooh.
See, that's the intriguing part of this is everything's been a ruse. It's kind of like, your mobster movie where we thought it was coffee.
That's when I thought they were out. They pulled me back in.
Yeah, like I said, it was Stacks from day he walks out of the restaurant. Oh, what's going on? And then like last week, he's Tony's phoning in during his match, rooting him on, and he wins to get Tony's freedom. Then they celebrate it. Like, I'm really kind of surprised with how the story has gone. Could it be one last hook turn? Maybe.
So you're telling me right now that Stacks is Kaiser Soze?
A little bit.
That's what you're telling me? Okay.
We don't know what he's
I'll go
up
with
to.
you on it. I'll go with you on it.
Right. All right. Let's do. Oh no.
Oh, that's the main event.
Let's jump the gun. We'll get there. We'll get there. Let me go this way first. Do I have two of the same? Okay. There we go.
Oh, I'll jump ahead on the line here. I'm going to the Tiffy top, clearly.
Yeah, you're going to. I'm going to have to
100%. Tiffany Epiphany all the way.
Yeah, I don't see her giving up that title anytime soon. I think they've found their Mandy Rose replacement in Tiffany, and they're going to ride it for a little bit.
Well, she's already been out there too, saying that she wants to take on Charlotte Flair and everything. So that's the thing, is it's so interesting. Like you were saying, how the NXT Women's division is almost kind of the best right now in the business.
Yep.
And out of the big two, we'll say that, and because someone would be like, "Well, Stardom's actually amazing because it's an all-women's promotion." So, but
that doesn't mean it's
two.
One doesn't equal the other.
Like I said, out of the big two, moving on. Yes. Don't feed the trolls. But you have so many people on that roster, like Nikita Lyons, Blair Davenport, Tiffany Stratton, Roxanne Perez, that you could easily see make that jump to the main roster at any moment, at any time. So it's always with this weird thing with Tiffany, I feel at this point of, is she holding out for a long time? Is she, like you said, she's their new Mandy Rose, their new eye candy, their new big top heel attraction there? Or is she there just to kind of heat her up before she jumps up?
Again, that's what I think makes the predictions really interesting on a major show for NXT, because some people are coming, some people are going, some people are just staying in the middle. We'll find out. And I mean, that being said, I will not disagree with you, and I will not bet against Tiffany tonight. Thea's been really good. And as far as the women's division, I think what does it is the fact that when they book the women's division and we get those matches, even on a Tuesday night, they tend to be really solid matches.
Oh,
really clean, really crisp. I like it.
Tiffany retains, says Steven. Stratton has a much letter. Charles, you do you, boo-boo. We're not getting into that whole conversation again.
I missed
it. Talking about the feminine figure there and everything like that, and that's not what you really need to gauge people on. Bash, that was in a tag match, remember? I don't know what they're talking about. Looks like Tiffany keeping that title warm for Nikita. Well, that could be the big feud coming down the pipeline here.
Yeah, that would be a huge rivalry as far as NXT goes. If Nikita can get healthy, which I mean, she has to be close, and stay healthy. Staying healthy will be the important part.
Right. Dirk saying, "What's up, KJ and Nick? Do we see some surprises tonight?" I think that's going to be the tiebreaker here. Would be we can throw it in whenever of if we get Brian Pillman tonight, and if the yes or no, that'll be the ultimate tiebreaker here. If we do get into a situation where we had the double champs like we had 2 pay-per-views ago. He's also saying, I suggest Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander show up after tag title match, but MVP and Omos also show up and cause Hayes the match. Why?
Oh, so like the OG Hurt Business against potentially the new Hurt Business, Bobby Lash Enterprises.
Yeah.
It's a reach.
But it's one of those of, do they even call themselves the Hurt Business? Like, it's going to be interesting. I think they need to really separate themselves.
I don't think so.
You think that's just Hurt Business 2.0?
Well, I think that's just going to be like the reprisal of the Hurt Business. We'll see. Like I said, I mean, they could go some other direction, but I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know what this full picture looks like.
Fair enough. Lauren saying Thea taps out Tiffany. Dragunov ain't winning. Vance asked a good question. What submission move will be used against? Like, what does Tiffany do what's her finishing submission?
A kata hajime.
The kata hajime. She's out there with the rear naked choke.
Right. So that's the interesting and intriguing part of this is the heel, the heel champion is at a slight disadvantage, and we don't know what she can do. but I think she'll win, and it will be part of her. Now she taps somebody out. She's only becoming more well-rounded.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But Steven saying the street business, Damien saying the street business,
The street.
Steven also saying Tiffany with the brass knuckles. Oh, so we get like the diamond ring here. Oh, we've got Noam Dar and Oramensa. Yeah, by the way, we do have a pre-show match. Should we mention that real quick? So we've got Dragon Lee, Nathan Frazier, and Ulissa Leon and Valentina Feroz.
Good job. I call him Farouz and Peruse. So
yeah, I'm perusing the pre-show here with this Farouz. Farouz of a match.
So Metaphor taking on Dragon Lee.
That's their fucking name. Oh my god.
That's the group name, Metaphor. Son of a bitch.
Oh, motto. I hate it and I love it at the same time.
Right? And Noam Dar, who was in a coma due to the loss of his Heritage Cup, woke up for a fake one and is perfectly happy with the pretend one.
Yeah, he's weekend at Burnsy-ness shit. I never seen a 10, but I met a 4.
That is beautiful. I appreciate that.
Yeah, 100%.
All right,
Victor. So see, we're getting multiple Victors. We've got multiple Larrys. We've got everybody's duplicates here. All their variants. KJ, right. Nick, what if Andre Chase turns heel by throwing the towel in the ring a la Owen and Brett for Thea and Tiffany match? No. Duke would be the one to do that.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, would they throw it in and out of sympathy and then she eventually doesn't like it? Yeah, but I don't think there's a whole lot of meat on that bone because it's not like Thea's going to turn around and fight Andre, So...
Well, and even right now, this is, I think, really the pinnacle when she had that whole moment of, no one doubted me, and because she won her first match. This is really the peak, I feel, right now of her when it comes to this storyline. So when she taps, it's going to be that heartbreaking, that crushing, the baby face, that the flying squirrel,
right,
couldn't defeat.
Dun dun dun. All right, next match on the docket. One of the main events, I guess, if you're going to go multiple main events, the triple threat for the North American title, Dirty Dom, Mustafa Ali, and Wesley.
Right. But we got the TLD, by the way, in the chat.
And the TLD.
Yeah. You know me? You down with OPP? Yeah, wrestling for me. Why? Tried to make the name fit into it. It didn't quite work. Who are you taking, sir?
This one's another intriguing matchup. I'm going to go Mustafa Ali. And then Ali and Wesley can continue, and Dom can go back to being on the main roster.
This is my second match that is a slam dunk. This is a layup and easy call to me. This is Dominic Mysterio. I think as much as initially we thought it was going to be a hop, skip, and a jump of what he did in NXT, I think they really like the numbers and the jump that and the attention that they've drawn to NXT with him being the Judgment Day being there.
Yeah.
So I think they stay with this, they ride this out, and he goes a little bit more, and you build an actual feud around this. This is Dom interrupting Wesley and Ali's feud. We don't have a Dominic Mysterio feud for the North American Championship yet.
Yeah.
So it'd be a wasted opportunity if he drops it here just because it would everybody that was just saying just did it to pop rates.
You got a little glitchy there. Hopefully you're okay.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I agree with your assessment. I guess my simple take on it is Ali went down, needs to kind of do something about it. And I think it's his chance to win it, but he never beat Wes. And again, but your argument of the fact, the spike in numbers, the spike in interest, the spike in views, clicks, and all the above with Dirty Dom on NXT might be too tempting to give up on right yet.
Right. Sorry, I was getting all red and warm and hot and bothered here because I got Dragon Lee coming out here right now. So that's why everything started getting all fuzzy-wuzzy here.
Right? That glitch in the screen.
Yeah. He glitched and then it caused me to glitch here.
Right.
But It's a very valid argument that Wesley or Mustafa Ali could win it, and this could be literally like we initially thought it was going to just be he's down there for a hot minute of he's there, honestly, to kind of pop a rating and everything.
I hate to say this.
Go ahead.
But Farouz and Peruz are just, they look like, they feel like local enhancement talent.
They look like the female version of like Nikki, Scotty, like the Spirit Squad coming out right now a little bit.
They got their little flags, and here comes the Heritage Cup holder. They need to come up with a belt.
Honestly, well, yeah, it's a little weird, but yeah, Nathan Frazier just out here with homage to the Flash gear.
Right. People, all the fans are all about the turns, right? It makes me laugh. There's a lot of turns being suggested, but
yeah.
What do we got here? Wesley for the win and reclaim his title from Dum Dum. Possible.
Right. Real quick. All Money Black Adam. Yes, this is a pre-show match. This is your lone pre-show match of the 8-man tag match. We've got Metaphor, which is Lash Legend, Noam Dar, Ora Mensa, and Jakara Jackson taking on Dragon Lee, Nathan Frazier, Luisa Leone, and Valentina Feroz, or Peruz and Feroz. Bro, I'm still, my head's hurting with just giant Metaphor right there on the fucking top of the Titantron there.
It's quite adorable. That's funny. Noam Dar back to health after 1 week in a wheelchair, so I feel like they could have left him in the wheelchair for a while. I'm not sure how we got to this crew overall, but I mean, Ora picked up a win on Eddie Thorpe, so I guess there's some upside here.
Debatable, because like I said, and you said, even of Noam Dar's just kind of seems like the odd man out here a little bit of he's there to be there.
I think that Lash and Chikara.
What?
The two ladies.
Yeah, Jakara Jackson.
There you go. I was close. I think they have the potential, like as a solid female tag team, not in Metaphor, but just together. They got a good look. They got a good vibe. You like Lash from before. I wasn't.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think there's women's there.
Tag team, which they strongly need. And even if you wanted to add Ora Mensa and become, well, no, because Metaphor, you got to have 4 members. Fuck.
Right.
But no one very much feels like the odd man out here a bit.
There you go. We got the first lockup of the night, folks. Remember, this prediction does not count towards the overall total tonight. But if you want to take a guess just for shits and giggles, we got an 8-person tag match kicked off. And we got 1 match left to predict.
Right. You want to go first? Or you want me to go?
I don't care.
Okay.
Not going to change my mind.
Well, I'm interested to see where you're going to go.
This one's tough. With all the rumors, I think it's Ilya's time. Give Ilya that belt. He's captivating. He is an outstanding talent. And maybe it's time that Carmelo joins Bobby Lashley up on SmackDown.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have, like, I fully agreed to everything with that you just said there. And the last thing's really my sticking point on this. If I feel like this is where Carmelo and Trick make that jump up towards the main roster, and we get it with, I don't know if Ilya right now may be properly positioned to be the world champ, but I think he's probably your best guy that you could have be world champ right now, taking it off of Carmelo, because you can't give it to Braun, because Braun's going to move up.
Yeah, and I think if you put the belt on Ilya and let him be, that guy for the company, it will work. He will get over. The people who tune in will love him, and that whatever they set him up to be in, it's going to be a banger. This match is going to be a banger. I'll be shocked if it isn't.
Oh, absolutely. Well, we just get his NXT North or UK Championship reign just on a bigger platform.
Pretty much. I'm good with that.
Right.
But yeah, no, that's all the predictions for this one. Folks, we are, what are we, about 20 minutes away?
Yes, sir.
About 20 minutes away to the start of the Great American Bash here tonight. So make sure you go tell all your friends, get over here. Let's jack up this chat. Let's jack up the numbers on this stream. Go get some peeps. Go to Facebook. Go wherever. Just drop our link and let's see how high we can make this number here tonight. As high as us would be lovely.
I
And
was going to say, can we get much higher? So
right. And as we push towards 100 likes on stream,
Ooh.
get in there. Help us out.
Right. Well, we got the TLD saying, as of now, I think they wasted the name of 4 on this group. Yes, that's such a clever fucking name, and you wasted it on this fucking shit.
You know what? I agree. I concur completely with this one because it is kind of it's creative, but these 4, they're not really the metaphor.
This is who you picked.
Yeah,
this is your fighter.
Yeah, Nick, they're closer to the forget-a-4.
Yeah, the forgettable 4. Aaron saying the counterfeit cup. Braun not on the cat. No, he's not on the cat or the card.
Leave that to Cora.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I would imagine there's a good chance he'd be involved somewhere, though.
Honestly, but could he just be waiting and gearing towards a call up here? I mean, well, granted, he did just his last match was with Ilya, so maybe.
True.
I would hate that he's the one that comes out when he cost Ilya, and we just get a continuation of that. Their match was great, but I think if there is anyone, including Carmelo Hayes, that needs to move up and move past NXT right now, it's Braun Breaker.
Yeah, I think Braun Breaker's in a nice groove right now. Heel Braun Breaker is working extremely well. Is Braun wrestling Vaughn tonight? No, and actually, that is a good point. But no Braun and Vaughn.
Right. Who are we all going at? We're all just going at Lash Legend for some reason. Can you see the Sweet Profits? You mean the Street Profits, not the Sweet Life of Montez and Angelo?
That's even better.
Or Bobby coming out and help Mello in any way tonight? Ooh.
No.
Does it become more of a thing that does it become part of him being in the faction that he's NXT champ?
I don't think so. I don't think that's incumbent for sure. I think it'd be very interesting. Imagine like Mello loses at the end of the night, and we kind of clip to the back, and there's Carmelo leaving all dejected, and the limo pulls up and says, "Get in," and you're like, "Oh, okay." Like,
right.
That's just something simple. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It'd be really crazy if all of a sudden you reintroduce whatever this is, the Hurt Business 2.0 tonight would be kind of like, holy shit.
Yeah, a bit. As I've got Dragon Lee and Oro right now in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Nick got some good taste in music. I wonder what his playlist is. Just chaos.
Yeah.
Chaos ensued of anything and everything. Trust me, this man sat there and listened to me having to sit there and be like, "Oh, we could use this for a show. We could use that for a show," and almost wanted to fucking pull his hair out, pull that beard out.
Right. Wrasslin, acknowledge me. No. You got it backwards, sir. You acknowledge us.
You acknowledge us, and then we give you a little pat on the head.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Let's go. I wonder if WWE Shop brings out the NXT Heritage Cup replica. They should.
Oh, could you imagine?
Well, I mean, for the collector marks, it would be wonderful.
Oh, somebody's buying that 100% for sure.
Oh, big kick, Frazier. So we're off and running. We got a match going on. Oh.
Lash Legend stepping in and getting involved here.
Yeah, and Lash is the biggest athlete in this match, just for the record.
Tallest. Put it that way. Tallest.
Okay, we'll go tallest.
There we go.
Oh, shit. There goes Chikara. Oh!
Farouz goes flying.
Okay.
Oh, and now we're going to peruse off the top rope.
Hey!
Not distance there. Not quite. Got close.
Okay. I mean, look, Dragon Lee Wow, Hurricane Rana off the apron. Everybody down. Oh, Nathan Frazier says, I got y'all. Oh, there goes the man on the tope.
That he got a half. And he eats
Wow.
a pump kick from
Wow.
Lash Legend.
Wow.
And did she even have to raise her leg to fucking kick him in the head?
I'm shocked that Booker T didn't bounce out of his chair.
Chuck it, duck it, quack, quack.
Yeah. Lash Legend looking like an absolute boss in this match. I like that.
I told you. Her
and Jakara have something, man.
Why? Oh,
You guys think highly of yourself.
Moonsault into the reverse DDT there.
Right.
Oh, she's putting her body on the line. She's defending Noam Dar.
Oh, down goes Frazier. Up goes. Wow. I do like that. Like the pace of this match is crazy.
Oh yeah.
I think that's Farouz up and over.
Aaron's just out here.
Oh no.
Wait. Pandora is awesome. What?
I like this one though. You guys think highly of yourselves. Well, if we don't think highly of ourselves, who's gonna?
Yeah.
Right.
100%. You should feel like you're hopped up out the bed, turn my swag on.
Hey, what's up, guys? I can't wait for SummerSlam next Saturday. We can't wait. We're gonna be here live, Steve-O. I know you know that, but it's gonna be a fun one. And Charles, it's all tongue in cheek, my guy.
Yeah, if you can't laugh, then
you're in the wrong place.
Facts.
Get out of my
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Yeah, what up? Good evening, everyone. Got Team Dragon Lee for the win.
Fair enough. I'm with you. That would be Metaphor needs a W though.
Do they?
No.
Do they really?
No.
Do they need to just disband? Maybe.
Now that I think about it.
Or at least just become a women's tag team. Yeah. Oh, running like throw punch there from Noam onto Dragon Lee. Line tag into Oro.
Wow, nice tag. Nice.
And then the rolling kick. Oh,
hooks the head into
that was 4 or 5 moves all right in a row that we are incredibly unique that we don't see.
We don't see a whole shit lot. Even that, like the back of the leg hook to spin him in was awesome.
Right.
Good. Listen, we don't know much about Oro. And I mean, again, I don't know who's in charge of naming everybody, but it's not good. But the pace to this match has been great. Surprisingly fun. That was a little clunky.
Well, I was going to say, Aaron saying this would be considered a spot fest. Yes, a bit, but you kind of don't mind it because you know it's the pre-show match. It's the one that's meant to sit there and get you excited.
Yeah,
it's the hype man for the show.
Long two on Frazier. But yeah, no, it is definitely, this is a spot match with all the people involved, but it's been really well done. Like the transitions are nice, in and outs. You know, all of a sudden it's 2 men, then 2 women, then, you know, it's just been back and forth. It's nice. Nathan Frazier with a Spanish fly.
Oh, I just got him tumbling over the top rope here as the tilt-a-whirl into the 1916 for a 3 from Dragon Lee onto Ora Mensa.
Yeah, it's
like a thing I don't like about that is you could visibly see Ora look back and time that up to when, all right, I catch you now.
I got you, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got that Selena Del Sol vibe, but it comes up and under. I love it. But yeah, big win for the Beta 4.
Right, yeah, the Metaphor won over the Metaphor.
There you go. I was actually very pleasantly surprised with Peruz and Farouz.
Right. Yeah, they didn't do anything to really get in the way, so that's good.
Yeah, but the replay there, nice over the top, and there, look, another.
Yeah, they had their moment, and I do mean moment.
Am I correct? Is what's her face? Is that Santino Morella's daughter? Is it not?
I think was
Farouz. I think is Santino's daughter.
Yeah.
There you go. Second generation talent right there.
Right. Jack said, Nick, I was the first to kiss her through the phone. What? Well, it's accusations. Sean saying, Wrasslin, you guys rock. You listen to the fans. Keep up the good work. Why not? Well, we try to do what we do.
That's it. That's all we can do.
Here. Oh, well, we got Victor. Yeah, KJ and Nick get money. Why? It's NXT on Sean cooking some good. Stay tuned for some more. Fire.
Thank you, Victor.
Okay, you got it. I couldn't fully decipher.
Just when in doubt, say thank you.
You got. Oh, we're getting another ad for WrestleMania in Philly this year.
Yes, we are. Lash Legend sucks. I don't know. I was with you, Aaron. I think the way they introduced her wasn't good. Now, Nick's kind of liked her from the onset, but there's something there. It's kind of like NXT's Jade Cargill.
Everybody jumped on, well, a bit, but everybody jumped on her initially because all she was used out there for was the talk shows. Yeah, and everybody just didn't like because, oh, it's another talk show segment. When we had Ding Dong Hello, when we had the KO show. And that's the thing, is that's initially why everybody didn't like her, I feel. And we've just stuck with that.
Yeah, absolutely. But this is, and like I said, seeing what I saw tonight, you could probably do something with those women and put them together and you have a nice mix. And it could be something. It really could be. But we're getting the preview right now for the family taking on Gallus. And we've already kind of touched on this one, but we went to prison and back on this one.
Literally, and I still like that we got the whole little interaction between Tony and Don, kid, where'd you stay? Oh, we're there? Oh, yeah, I heard that was all right.
Chambers and Damian are 1-0. Remember, do not carry those ones into the main card.
Yeah, take that one and just hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that join button, hit that super chat button, hit that bell notification, all that. Yeah, Kevin, what up?
Thank you, Kevin. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. And listen, just quickly, for those who were wondering, we did touch on it. If you haven't seen yet, we did want to launch Wrestling Court today. We were smited by Vince McMahon's former adversary, and we were unable to get off the ground. We will revisit that, but we appreciate everybody who did tune in and click on it.
I was going to say, trust me, as the prosecuting attorney, it's a thing, though, when obviously like Vince McMahon's former opponent, God, has to be intervened and have his day in court and make sure that Vince gets taken to trial and everything like that.
Yeah, I think some are worried that you sabotage CJ. So,
listen, you cannot prove that. That cannot be proven here, Your Honor.
Accusations.
Right. Well, we've known that Vince McMahon's known to tear up scripts and everything at the last minute here. So he might have just, decided last minute of, I don't want CJ as my defense attorney. He might have to get a new defense attorney here.
Right.
Because he knows he will have his day in court. No, I heard what you said.
No, I was coughing.
Okay.
But it's coming and we're not giving up. But, that all being said, a few people went perfect in the pre-show, so the warm-up went well.
You went perfect in the layup line. Congratulations.
It was a good match. I enjoyed it. It was a fun match to kick off the show, very much so.
Right. Oh, Chris, what up? Keyshawn, what up? Booker T and Edge feuded over a shampoo commercial. Yes, they did. And then now I always think of just Brian Christopher and Jerry the King. This head with Al Snow, this head, it has shoulders, and they put it on the shampoo bottle, and that's how they pinned it.
Right.
Yup, hit the like button. Steven, could you sound a little more enthused? A little more.
What you want
no cheating tonight, says Alexis.
There you go. No cheating, no.
TJ, what up? Apparently I popped Travis here. Pause.
There you go.
And they pulled Johnny Cochran with that speech. Yeah, 100%. The Chewbacca defense.
Right. Vince has had many days in court.
True.
Very true. He doesn't have.
But I'm going to be the one to make this shit stick. Pause. Vince has made many other things stick.
I'm going to say, Vince has made several things stick. So turn around. Tombstone's on. I love Tombstone. I'll be your Huckleberry.
I'm the munchy kid and just instantly thought of the frozen pizza there for some reason. I'm like, what are we talking about? He's just letting us know he's cooking a Tombstone pizza.
What's a Tombstone pizza?
You usually don't know that?
I don't think, no.
And frozen pizza. Welcome to America, where we have every food you can fucking think of. I literally have bags of just the Lucky Charms marshmallows sitting on in my cabinet right now. Welcome to America.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Bro, 100%. But yeah,
Just
welcome to America, where the points are made up and the rules don't matter.
But I mean, okay.
What's up, moving on.
Louie's in the house. Speaking of Lucky Charms.
Louie. Oh, no.
I'm getting a video package for Gallus versus Tony D. Yes, that the panel, the talking heads are covering what we've already covered. Hurry up, folks. Get there.
Yeah, I've got Sam Roberts and your normal, typical panel here. As we're about 4 minutes away from the kickoff for Great American Bash.
That we are.
Now they're getting into the NXT title picture.
There you go.
Right.
2 seconds.
Oh, you're good.
Whoop.
So KJ is going to take a brief pause for the cause here as we're about to kick off with the show here. But I will remind everybody 100% we are the Wrestling for Life Network. We do this for anything and everything. Nobody covers more live wrestling than we do, and we cover anything and everything. So if you think we're partial towards one brand or the other, literally you got to just watch the whole sphere here. There we go. Words. Because we're here watching WWE, AEW, XPW, GCW, NWA, New Japan, Wrestling Revolver, House of Glory. We are here covering anything and everything when it comes to pro wrestling. So if you haven't done so, everybody, be a friend, tell a friend, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, become a member today. Drop a super chat, and that also, by the way, helps you. Make sure you stand up and show out here when the chat starts filling up, as we're still about 3 minutes away from the kickoff of the main show, so it's going to get even crazier than it is now. But it does also help you get some Brucey bonus points when it comes to that predictions championship that's normally up there above my head. That is in contention for tonight. And by the way, only the main show matches count for the prediction championship. So if you went 1-0, congratulations. Yeah, you got the warm up in on you. But we're going to see if we can get a defending champion, or a retaining champion with Alexis here tonight. Louis saying, Steve G, would you start the pay-per-view with Gabe Stevenson and Baron Corbin, KJ and Nick, yes or no? It's going to be interesting to see what they started off with. What I honestly, I think you almost started off with a women's weapons wild match. Women's weapons wild. You start off with that because you have that moment. You can sit there and you get everybody. You're going to get the big spots. You're going to get the kendo stick shots. You're going to get the chair shots. You're going to get the big, chaos and calamity. And then you can kind of slow it down. You can maybe have the Corbin Gable Stevenson match that, isn't as much of a huge spot thing or anything, and it'd be nice to piggyback off of the already hyped up crowd because of the 8-man tag match. And then maybe you do, that's the thing, is it's going to be coming down to the, because I feel the main event's got to be the NXT championship match.
Main event.
I was about to talk about the tag team match and where that comes into play, because I feel the tag titles change hands. So it's going to be interesting too of how you plot out potential title changes and how you maybe split them up. You don't get one back to back to back.
No, I think they might, like you said, separate the belts a little bit. And I could see, I'm calling 2 title changes tonight.
So again, another Brucey bonus point here, tiebreaker point of over under. So you want to say 2?
I'm going to go 2.
So we'll set the line at 2. You can take over, under, or you can push.
I like it. Now I will agree with you, Nick. I think the women's weapons match is a good place to start as far as intrigue and energy. They may open the show with Dom, though.
That's not a bad show. Yeah, that is honestly a really good shot. I almost halfway forgot about that because you get the huge reaction out the gate and, I ain't got time to be here, all of that. Because I was thinking the weapons wild like we saw at the start of Collision, which, by the way, again, shout out to Buddy Murphy. That's the first time I've seen that, to where the man's popping his shoulder back in place to finish the fucking match.
Now.
Yes, now. Forever.
Folks, we are going live on the Great American Bash. That is Big Nick. I am KJ. We're here for all your laughs, your shits, your giggles, and everything else in between. It's going to be a fun one. We got lots of wrestling action, as you know, and we will kick off the predictions as soon as we know the matches. Do not guess early. Do not guess late. You will not get counted. But Dusty on our screen, buddy.
It's hard times out here, baby. 100% it's hard times when you're out here with the wrestling floor, baby, and you're trying to be the American dream, Cody Rhodes.
Cody.
But this is 100% such a tie and a lineage to that kind of timeline, that family even.
Yeah,
that's one thing 100%, and you can see it with the way Triple H books is he's a NWA mark.
You know,
he's a fan of NWA booking.
And you've seen Triple H really does love paying homage to the history of things. He did it with the IC title. He did it with the US title. He's doing it with stuff like this. And if you're going to do an event called the Great American Bash, acknowledge where it came from. And it's wonderful.
Hunter is a Killer Kowalski, a Harley Race, a Ric Flair guy, 100% through and through. And this is so much that, and it's so good because we haven't gotten it in so long.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, TJ said that they said the tag match kicks it off. We'll see. We'll see.
Is that what they said?
I haven't heard it. Guessing the North American title triple threat starts the show. Mike Clayton let me know already, just getting me upset already out the gate with Baltimore 7, New York Yankees nothing.
How'd the Blue Jays do today? I know the Blue Jays were playing, but I have no idea how they did.
I'm going to just be quiet now for a minute. T's and P's for the New York Yankees.
A loss in July means nothing.
Bro, no, there's been a lot. A lot. Like I said, it's time for NXT Great American Bash, Bobby. Guru in Ohio. I don't know why I said Guru, but yes, he's got his minions. Tell your minions to join the chat too. Do you think Dom will retain, or they'll take his title in like 3 weeks?
I think he's going to lose his title tonight. That's my guess. Nick disagrees.
Yeah. We got Steven guessing 1 title change. I think Dale somewhere here. Oh, yeah. I agree with you, KJ. 2 title changes. Alexa, Dom beat Sammy. Oh, my God. Dom, the best WWE. J-Boy, that's aggressive.
Wow. Okay.
Austin.
What up?
I think Cody and Brock should face off in a fight pit at SummerSlam.
No. Shayna and Ronda are going to do that.
The weekly steel chair, they are also missing a Nick Bockwinkel and a Nikita Koloff.
Yeah.
Getting old school.
Kolov's underrated, man.
Tag titles are, it's so interesting because I've started going through the whole like Titan series for Audible.
Yeah.
And I just love shit like that. Like I went through multiple times the death of WCW. So
yeah.
What are we kicking off with?
Mice. Oh, rat. Yeah, the rat. Tony. I like this.
Oh, but you shouldn't be glorifying and wanting to associate with rats. Is that a callback to, he might know that Half Stacks is a rat.
Right now, folks, predictions are open. So any prediction made between now and the moment I say stop will be counted. Get your predictions in. Become the predictions champion. Take Alexa's title away.
Get out of her swamp.
There you go.
Right there. We pull that up there. We got that down there below. So we got Boston Gallus for the win. Steven Gallus retains the weekly steel chair, as long as it's not a headshot. Gallus going with my national team, of course. So see, is this one of your other family members and everything? It's your family versus my family here now.
Right. I have a couple cousins that you might refer to as a steel chair. So Fair enough.
There we go.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna go Gallus for the exact same reason as the weekly steel chair.
It's the Scottish thing to hit you with a steel chair or something like that, or maybe a sledgehammer or something we normally, or a shilling. Oh, that's Irish.
Truthfully, it's usually whatever is handy or close. It could be a
Whatever,
dish,
yeah.
it could be an
We
ashtray.
normally got a wooden spoon or a
wooden
hammer
spoon, the
or
classic.
something.
Shut up, Mom.
I still got marks.
Man.
Kayla's taking the family. Dale's got Gallus boys for the win.
Look at this.
Taking Gallus loses. That's an interesting way to put that.
You're getting their unis on. Right. Let's go.
Going out on the pitch.
Right.
Only way Gallus wins is if Stacks betrays the Don. Well, we had the whole rat intro, so I knew it was you, Fredo. I knew it was you all along.
That's an interesting take on this still. Because it's been a ruse into a ruse into a ruse. Where do we go? Could there be one more surprise to this? Or was it genuinely Tony got the best of Gallus and now they're going to take the belts?
Well, we've already had Feruz and Peruz, so now do we get an outright ruse on this?
Right. Coming out in the color of the Celtic. I love it.
Yeah, nice and green.
Very.
What are you doing in my swamp?
I need that jersey. I got a Celtics jersey in my closet, but that is a needed one.
Looks like a prison uni. It's just striped.
Well, a green prison uni.
The only reason I see that it's green is because of the goddamn green light that they've got on here. They borrowed the Fiend's red light and turned it green.
Right. But your tag champs are on the apron, folks. Joe Coffey escorting his team out for action tonight.
Right.
It'll be very interesting. Like, I mean, does the family get a third member at some point back?
Oh, maybe. Small Mark's taking Stacks, taking Stacks and Tony for the win. Only way Stacks and Tony win is that Roxanne helps them to win. What the fuck, Richard?
Richard got into the vitamins.
Right. Gallus for the win. How many times Booker T will say shucky ducky quack quack tonight? Over under 5?
8.
So you take the over.
I'll take the over on 5 for sure.
Okay. Gallus jersey looks like a rugby jersey.
Yes.
It looks like the fucking Oregon Ducks. Quack, quack.
And now that you
quack,
realize
quack.
there's yellow in there, you're like, okay,
yellow and green. It looks like the goddamn Oregon Ducks.
It
quack, quack.
looked white and green in the green.
Larry, what up? Gallus for the win. But thinking logically, I'll be shocked if the family wins. I'd rather family win, but it's like Gallus will win. We're Dom Toretto out here. It's all about family.
Last call for predictions, folks. 10 seconds. Get them in.
Right, as we've got Mark Coffey and Tony D'Angelo right now in the ring. As it hits the my own. Stomping a pizza pie and walking it dry.
Right. I just got a visual of you coming in the house with the groceries in one hand, being like, hey.
That's how you hold all the groceries. You got to just hold them all like this as you walk in. Hey, what are you doing?
All right.
How many weapons will be used in the weaponized women's match over under? So now we're just going to do a whole separate like prop bets thing.
Yeah, we're propping the shit out of this. Predictions closed.
Right.
All right, folks.
Now it would depend on if you want to count it as like if they each use a kendo stick. Is that a individual weapon or two separate weapons? But we'll get there when we get there. Jaden Lorenzo is a horrible wrestler named No Flow, as opposed to Big Bill. That's a guy who should be a member with Tony. Is Big Bill? Just call him W. Morrissey.
Oh, Stacks landing on his feet.
Right.
Again, good pace to start off this this match.
Tag into.
Wow. Ooh. Stacks bouncing his head off the floor like Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, so I've got Wolfgang and Stacks right now. Forget about it. They know who wins. Yeah, I think they know. I mean,
wait, what? Who?
Who? They know. Who's they? Family via a dirty trick.
Okay.
Yeah, so predictions are closed. So right now, we're this is where you mark your territory as 1-0 or not.
Yeah, there you go. So everyone's 0-0 right now, folks. And thank you for being here with us tonight. I hope everyone's having a wicked weekend. I know Monday's lurking around the bend, but hopefully some of people out there are enjoying vacation or holidays or something, or just, playing hooky from their responsibilities. But
Even then, will help you keep forgetting that, it's Saturday, it's Sunday night right now and everything.
Right. And then we're here all week long. Wednesday is the 200th episode of Dynamite. Wow, time flies, Nick. I think we've covered like 195 of them.
At minimum.
Then, we head right into SummerSlam this week, guys. It's going to be a big one. I'm looking forward to SummerSlam a lot. And then that's the kickoff of August, which August is jam-packed here on the channel.
Well, absolutely. We still got All In that still doesn't have a single match announced, but yes, 100% this weekend is Welcome to Detroit City. I said, welcome to Detroit City.
It's so close. Drive to it.
Yeah, is that just literally up and around the corner there for you?
No, it's 6 hours.
Well, there's a SmackDown coming to Toronto as well. That's already sold. I think already some ridiculous number of tickets. I think it's even Survivor Series right now has less than 80 tickets left available.
Yeah, it's insane.
Right. Again, I know everybody hates they say it's a boom for wrestling, but it is right now at this point of literally tickets are selling like wildfire.
No, they are. And I mean, Canada's been spoiled as of late. We got a lot of shows. We got an Emerge coming in August. Our very own Luna Havoc's going to be there. It's going to be a good one. But yeah, I mean, it's on an uptick. I heard some people like, man, it's crazy, just like the night. Whoa, it's not the Attitude Era.
Whoa.
It's on a huge uptick, and it's been a
long time. Oh, hot tag into Tony just right now running roughshod with clotheslines here because even Rocco. See now, my pie's on
good.
Still, you're gonna sit there and say this. The family gets a new member tonight. Joe Pesky.
Joe
Pesky.
A couple of Utes here on screen for you guys.
Yeah, the two Utes right now.
Joe Pesci. You gotta love Joe though.
Am I funny to you? Am I funny like a clown?
Do I amuse you?
Do I amuse you? Am I just here for your entertainment?
All right. Yes. Chambers, very much so. It is in August. Like I said, we just finished having Slammiversary in Windsor, Ontario. So
you just had fucking Forbidden Door in Toronto.
Yes.
Grew with the late picks and Dub for Gallus.
There you go. But Tony's slipping on his way up to the top. We got Stacks going up one side.
Oh, so we're gonna get the superplex into a splash. That's become a frequent thing now. I feel with tag teams is like the diving headbutt. 1, 2, 2 count as Wolfgang breaks up the count. But when's the last time you saw a diving headbutt on WWE television?
That was I mean, we don't get a whole lot of it. Wow, both men down on the clothesline, Nick. Good match to kick off the show, folks. Give us a thumbs, give us some flames, give us a heart, give us a woo, yeah, what? Give us something in this chat right now. Got almost 50 people kicking around. And remember, go find some friends and bring them here.
Aggressive from House Left over there.
Let's blow up the party, folks.
Exactly. Well, like I said, we're out here playing 99 bottles, so we need 99 friends. What happened to Two Doms? I love the stage. Are you talking about their stage or our stage? Because their stage is just the same old. And Wolfgang just getting planted.
No, the stage is the bigger screens. It's actually I
get what
you're
like
saying.
Raw.
Why it's good. Yeah,
it's like every main show.
Oh, Wolfgang moonsault! That's a big man flying.
Right. I will be it All In, then going to Impact Tour in Glasgow. Long overdue for Impact back here.
That's right. Fresh off an Australian tour as well. Impact's making moves again out internationally.
Right. As we got close, very close.
He's got the Billy Club.
Well, not quite a shillelagh. It looks more like a tree branch.
Oh. Wait. It's over.
2. Oh, Tony!
Tony.
Never count a Paisan out.
Someone asked what happened to two chains, two stacks, whatever. The other part of the family.
Dimes.
Two
They
dimes.
asked what about half stacks. We got half stacks.
We got
Dimes
half
is over in
stacks.
AEW.
Yeah, the other one went to AEW for a moment. They had a big like, oh my god, he's here, and then we never saw him again.
Right? Yeah, because they closed down Dark. As Mark Coffey just gets bombed in a war by Tony D'Angelo into the ring steps as Joe Coffey's lining up. Oh, crowbar to Coffey. Crowbar.
Get up, Stacks. We're getting new chairs.
These are Tony and Everett. Oh, and as he just like tosses Stacks out there to the Sunton.
Listen,
Tony's been a guy that's always supposed to be a heel, and he's over as a fucking babyface.
No, this whole thing got him like it really kind of changed how people look at him.
Right. Double flapjack. 1, 2, 3.
A new.
That's one title change so far already.
There you go. 1 point for Nick. Fuck.
I told you never argue, never go against the Paisan.
That's what happens when you bet with your heart, not with your brain.
Right.
But yeah, good match. And Gallus is unsuccessful.
Your new NXT tag team champions, Tony D'Angelo and Stacks. And again, I think this could be the last we see of Gallus in NXT.
Yeah, and like you were saying, Tony's got himself over, and it's at first when he first came on as a heel, you were like, he's doing this stupid mob. Like even if he is Italian, he feels like he's pretending to be Italian. And then it just kind of worked into like it went the other way where now he's kind of baby facious. Good choice of words.
Yeah.
But you got that vibe now where you're kind of with it. You're like, we know it's a little campy, but it's fun, so we like it.
Oh, absolutely. As Dale's letting us know about Jamie Hayter, that's a topic for another day.
Yeah.
Polo's 1-0. Boston's 0-1. Yeah, that's what you get, Boston.
Yeah, that's it.
We got a White. Via Dirty Trick 1-0. 1-1. Bummer. How can Steven? There's only been one match. How can you be 1-1? The pre-show doesn't count, my guy.
Chambers, take 1 point away.
Right. And not the one
loss.
with this one.
Not the
You don't get to choose. DJ's 1-0. James is 0-1. The steel chairs, that is a shock. I don't think so. Damien's 1-1 again. Follow the rules, people. 1-0. Hopefully Gallus to the main roster.
Yeah, that's my call.
1-0. Dale 1. We got too many people, so if I'm rattling off.
That's it. Don't forget Super Chats.
Right, yeah. That was help. New champs crown. Forget about it. Yeah.
I like it.
1-0, 0-1. The family finally wins, baby. Because somebody was saying how they cheated because of dirty taxes. Well, if the ref didn't see it, don't count.
Well, that's it.
And I mean, fell off the back of a truck.
But turnaround's fair play, right? Gallus breaks out the club. It gets taken away, gets involved, and Tony had a better trick up his sleeve. That's all right by my standards.
Right. Well, Gru, I initially predicted the family. Well, it goes with what you claimed on, not, what you were thinking. I'm party Italian. Oh, you're part Italian? Well,
I'm a party Italian. So is Nick.
Party Italian. You're party Marty.
Yeah.
Hey. It would be funny if they hit a double clothesline without calling it as a nod to AEW.
They should have won with it.
Richard's already letting us know he's got the Meltzer ratings already in for us, hot and fresh off the presses. That's a 6.2 star match right there.
Impressive, but yeah, let's go. Let's go.
And then, Joe Black's out here. Bada boom, realest guys in the room. How you doing?
Hey, bada boom, bada bing.
All right. 0-1, gonna take my vitamins for a minute. Be right back.
Cheers.
I think you or I might be getting close to that type of thing too. 0-1. Part Italian too, Larry. Yeah, everybody likes to be part Italian now after they just picked up the win.
Well, I mean, you can celebrate your victory if you're feeling froggy at any point.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't mean that. I love this guy. So Nick's gonna take a pause for the cause. Apparently, he was just waiting for the green light. But let's keep going here, folks. As I believe right now I'm getting a package for Cora Jade, which is just random. Dale, awesome. It's been it's all good, Steve. I have no idea what's going on up there. Larry, how's it going? Only problem, tag teams getting wasted away on WWE's main roster a little bit. And I hope that's part of the plan for Triple H, Steve, is that we talked about this before, is adding depth. I feel like there's a lot of depth in NXT over time. And if you guys are new here and you don't know this, I took a month off of NXT because I was sick of its garbage. I really was. And when I came back after WrestleMania, I kept saying to Nick, like, it's getting better and it's getting deeper. And there's more talent there. And it's actually paying dividends. The ratings are going up, the viewership's going up, and you're developing some really good talent, which a lot of the fans think are ready to jump. So I think the main roster, once you have that developmental depth, you're able to move new talent in and hopefully use your tag team division, use your women's division. You have a 3-hour Monday Night Raw that could use some quality programming that you're not really providing in those gaps. You can't just ride the bloodline or ride one storyline every week, because that's where some of the fans get turned off. So I'm hoping this is all part of a bigger plan, and they got something for us. I love the tag team division. I really want tag team wrestling to stand out. That's why I'm liking Collision so much, but we'll see. I am disappointed in myself. Sorry, Guru. Don't be so hard on yourself. But up next, we are getting Blair Davenport. As I drop that in the chat, versus Rock. Versus the ROC. Who you taking, folks? Predictions is now open for the next match. And this is a weapons wild match. So we'll see how this one pans out. It's going to be crazy. Again, Roxy, you don't really think a no DQ match, a brawl, a weapons wild match, but we've seen her kind of play this out with Blair. I like what they've done with social media. Obviously, they had a confrontation yesterday, and it's been good. It's been good for a secondary women's storyline, which you don't get a lot of outside of the title. It's worked for me. Scottish, German, and Italian myself. There you go. Chin chin. Champ is 1-0. Alexis on a good start for that defense. Okay. All right. What's up, Roblox? How you doing? Corey deserves better than NXT, in my opinion. I do not think they know what to do with her. Ooh, Weekly, I'm going to have to disagree with you on this one. I think they've given her more love on NXT than I wish they would. I don't think she is great. I don't see the appeal in her yet. Could she be something down the road? Yeah. I don't think she's a good promo. When she talks, it's not good. I don't think her look is anything to memorize. And at the end of the day, I just don't know quite what she brings to the table. She hasn't gotten over with me at all. And I know a lot of people are going to go the other way, but I don't see it. I think talent like Roxy, and you see Tiffany, they're better talent to push for a lot of reasons. But we'll see where her development goes. But where would she go and do better? If she went over to AEW or Impact, she's too green, too inexperienced to be in that environment, in my opinion. Could you see the return of Rampage Jackson from NXT UK make his return to NXT? Quite possible. We've seen a lot of the NXT UK talent still out there. There's been some delays, or we're still not sure what's happening with NXT Europe. So, yeah, I mean, we've had a lot. Of course, we're getting Blair Davenport right now. We just saw Gallus. It's possible, Damien. Creed Brothers return with Stevenson. No, not yet. I mean, I'm still not quite sure what they're going to work out with Schism and Gacy. I don't know how that plays out yet. So we will find out. We're getting another replay. Well, we got one in the pre-show of Cora from yesterday. Again, getting into it with Blair at DreamCon. If anybody knows any what DreamCon exactly is, I'm curious. All right. Get your predictions in, by the way, folks. Don't miss out. picking Blair, Rock, Blair, Davenport. Oh, wow. Roxanne, easy pick, says Gru. Okay. Blair. I also picked Blair. So Roxy for the win. Blair for the win. Davenport for the win. Rocks for the win. Wow, we're getting a lot of people. Blair, nice. Doesn't Rock remind you of AJ Lee? Yes, definitely has AJ Lee vibes for several reasons. Oh, wait a minute. Blair's here. Blair doesn't need an entrance. Roxy stops to take a picture with a fan, and Blair comes out of the crowd, and the fight is on. So you got a couple minutes right now, folks. Get those predictions into the chat. Let me know who you're taking. I will close the predictions on this match momentarily. Do not miss out your chance to take the title away from Alexis tonight. Dun, dun, dun. Where am I going? Where am I going? Who's next? Blair went in. If Roxanne loses, turn her heel, joining with Cora Jade. That would be very intriguing, Chambers. Perez off the barrier onto Blair, and now they finally get into the ring. My blood is French, Italian, but my body is American. My body lay over the ocean. Anyway, hello, Michael. How you doing? Welcome. Constantly refreshing her does not help. Yeah, very much so. And that's where, like, the idea of maybe, like, Perez taking a heel turn at some point. You need consistency to especially developing talent. If you keep switching them in and out too much, I think some people never really get over that. I think it really hinders them, and they don't get to that next level because they've just kind of lost it with the fans. And I'm like, Apollo Crews might be a good example of that. Wow, Blair with the garbage can off. Perez. Dive for the win. With you on that, Larry. There you go. I only say Blair because Roxy might main roster. I think that was what Nick said as well, that there was a possibility. Does Rock move on to the main roster, and this is kind of her farewell? And Blair just got here. Remember, Blair was a mystery. Blair was taking out the women in the division. So quite possible. That's why I'm leaning Blair, is she just got here. Rock's been here for a minute, had some ups and downs, and she could be moving on. We got a branding iron. It's turning into an episode of Yellowstone here on NXT tonight. Could you see the return of Rampage Brown? Got that one. New entrance for Roxanne. I missed it. I like Cora. See, I know a lot of people do like Cora. She never worked for me. I was really surprised she got the pin at War Games. Not NXT related, but where's Odyssey Jones? He's in the ether. He borrowed Veer Mahan's GPS. We haven't quite located him yet, but Polo, stay tuned. He'll be an interesting one. I think when he pops up, he might just show up and squash somebody. And maybe people have thought maybe he'd be part of the Hurt Business or something, but now that company's getting super big. Over under weapons used. Well, I feel like I'm cheating. It's got to be what, 15? I think we're on 6 already. How many chairs do we count? Each chair count is a different one. We're already up there. And I am about to close the predictions, folks. As Blair wailing away on the garbage can with Roxy in it. Looks horrible, but Roxy's tiny, so she ain't feeling any of that other than her ears. Blair for the win. I do not see the appeal of Tiffany personally. She has been pushed far too quickly. And listen, I was with you. I was really with you on this one for sure. Nick was very much a Tiffany epiphany right out of the gate. And her original kind of gimmick and the daddy routine and the Valley Girl, which she still is, but the manner in which she was delivering it did not work for me. Really didn't like her. What I did notice was in the ring, super athletic, super capable. I think her in-ring skills are better than they should be for her experience. And now with how she's presenting herself, I've become a fan. I like what she does. I like her as a heel. I think she's strong, and I think she's come a long way in a short amount of time. So yeah, I like her a lot better than Cora. I hate to say it. Roxy wearing Miss Miss Tessmacher colors. LOL. KJ. Just kidding. Is that Texas flag colors? That's much better. And I stumbled right through that whole comment. But yes, very much Texas. Roxy for the win. However, does she have a good moonsault? I think so. I really do. I think she does. Oh, Roxy with the chair toss and kick. She's back up and she's ready to go. She looked great tonight. Roxy gone hardcore in this Weapons Wild match. Yeah, I mean, like, you don't expect it. When you're booking a Weapons Wild match, she might not be on the top of the list, but now Blair just beating her with her belt. Well, it's looking great for me. And I believe that is the Perez family at ringside as Blair is giving them the business. I'll go Blair. Good choice. Roxy for the win. Nice, nice. Could we get Wendy Chu or Nikita Lyons run in? Didn't Blair hurt them too? Valid. I mean, if Blair, especially if Blair wins this and shows no remorse, could be. Could they get involved? I don't know. The weekly steel chair. I agree with Tiffany. Nick, call the prediction I did. You go back to pausing. Just made myself popcorn and I'm watching the stream more than the actual event. Grew. I love to hear it. I told you, we will keep you entertained, folks. It's what we would do. What? Waiting for a bed of nails. Not fucking likely. But very, very interesting if they could pull it off. As Perez swinging that belt, giving her the business. Speaking of
the business, what? Are you not entertained? And I just remember too, we're in Texas, and if her family's there at ringside, Roxanne Perez is winning this 100%.
Oh, you think because maybe they just wanted to see her final match?
It's in Teja.
As she hooks her by the wrist with the belt.
Right.
Welcome back, my guy.
What up? This is awesome. Debatable. 7 weapons so far, over at 15. Now, you said it individual of like we're calling like each chair is a weapon.
Yeah. Now we got a table.
Unique.
Big pop. Big pop for the table.
Oh, and she does the little, I'm crazy. I'm loco. Who are you trying to get crazy with? Essay? Don't you know I'm loco?
Yo, right.
She's a fucking star for them.
She is. She really is.
Everybody wants to come at Triple H of see he didn't get blue chip prospects and everything like that.
Oh, he's got plenty.
He missed, like Jay White. He missed that guy. He's got blue chip prospects. We don't even know are blue chip prospects right now. Braun Breaker, fucking Ilya Dragunov, Roxanne Perez, Carmelo Hayes. He's got blue chip on top of blue chip.
Ooh, Blair with the belt to the midsection. No, I was just talking about that while you were on break, Nick. Is he's building depth, and that's been part of the plan for a while now. We've seen it's getting depth, and I know some of the people we really like aren't getting used a lot, but it's building that depth. It's putting the pieces in place.
Right.
I hope.
Roxy, get the table. Where's Bubba out there? Ryan saying closest thing to bull rope match we'll get. Not named. No, well, I think you meant to say not named, not naked. Not named Brock and Cody. I don't want to see those two in that type of bull rope match. You might be check your search history if that's what you're typing in there.
Is this naked thing part of the SummerSlam stipulation where they said it was going to be unique?
We're going really that TV 14 there.
Right. Tiffany is going to crush Thea tonight.
Scratch him. Go all Stu Hart.
It's a mission match.
Right.
I'd like to see Blair and Killer Kelly in a tag team. Yeah.
Masha and Killer Kelly already
It's
as a
amazing.
tag team. MK Ultra, that's a fucking amazing name. That's better than Metaphor.
Uh-huh. No, they came out the other night with the new entrance and the MK Ultra. I was like, this is gorgeous.
That is so much up my alley, though, for them to be called MK Ultra. If you know, you know.
I think they
we had a fucking branding iron involved in this.
Yes.
To me, you don't bring that out unless it's red hot.
Yeah, you use it.
You go full Terry Funk with that? What Terry Funk and Cactus Jack? Yeah.
Oh. Roxy off the
they're looking like your cashier at Hot Topic with a
botch
springboard like stomp to the back, and Roxanne no sells it. She no sells it.
She missed her.
No, she fucking clipped her.
It was completely missed from where I saw it. That's it was such a botch moment.
I need a replay.
The clunkiest shit. Cody Family was at WrestleMania. He didn't win.
Touche. I mean, he just got tapped out in front of Mama Rhodes there with the Kimura. Yeah. So MK Ultra, the perfect pairing, like both since day one. Impact, they are perfect for elevating that tag division, and also both friends of the channel.
Yes, absolutely.
Right. Blair only 27 and Roxanne only 21. Yeah. Oh, big knee into the ring steps from Roxanne.
I'm liking the match, guys. I'm liking the match.
Well, at this point, you just like NXT. Like it's really that simple. Like there's been times of it's been down, a down with SmackDown, and NXT's had the best show as Roxanne's going to the top rope.
Ah, through the table!
Now, with that being still such a generic-y type thing, is it more of it's a big pop because you don't ever see her do stuff like that?
Yeah, I think that's part of it. I mean,
it's not your tope con corkscrew.
She didn't do a floating bro or a fucking
no swanton bomb.
Yeah, it's just a nice dive, but you don't expect
Pop rocks onto the bed of chairs.
Over.
1, 2, 3, 2-0.
0-2. Wait, you picked Blair with me, didn't you?
No, I took Roxanne.
Okay.
I just made a case as to why Belair could win.
Oh, okay. Fact checkers?
I took Roxanne. I even just sat there and came back and said, her family's there, and it's in Teja. I forgot about the fact it's in Teja.
Yeah, but
it's in Texas, so she's winning.
You didn't know that earlier when we made predictions, so I thought me and you both broke.
No.
Blair, but I'll take your word for it.
Fact checkers.
That's what I
acknowledge that I am in 2 and I am 2-0.
I'm 0-2 tonight.
Right.
Roxy with a big win. That was fun.
Right. Body splash to the table. Yes, indeed. And then Pop Rocks onto the bed of chairs. 1-0. 1-0. 0-2. 1-1. Damn. Yeah. See, Polo, you sit there talking all this shit. I'm going undefeated. You picked one right.
You're making me look it up.
Alexis 1-1. 1-1. So yeah, even the champ right now, the defending champ is 1-1. 1-1. 0-2. 0-2. I see a lot of overs.
A lot of people went heavy on Blair here.
Roxanne wins. Yes, Aaron. Dale saying 0-2. Feels good communicating with wrestling fans that are not tribal, just appreciate wrestling, but can still critique where critiques are warranted. That's the most eloquent way you could describe what we do.
That's our mission statement.
Literally, that's when you have Notre Dame that just slaps the board that says play like a champion today. We just have that quote and we just slap that.
Listen, we want it to be the wrestling utopia. We want it to be a place to break the tribalism, a place that you could disagree with someone without being told to die. We want it to bring the fun to wrestling.
Well, that, and it's honest to God wrestling coverage. It's not biased. It's not partial. It's not based on fandom towards one way or the other. And we literally watch live and give you our honest to God reactions.
Knee jerk.
More than anybody does it. So literally we have to fully go 100% with what we're seeing live, how we feel in the moment.
Yep. No, so we appreciate that a lot. And we appreciate everyone for being here on a Sunday night. Hope everyone's enjoying it. I got a little package going on. I guess you have some type of commercial.
No, I got a video package for him Jones, him Duncan.
Okay, so you're getting that too.
Cricket.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, folks, night rolling along. 2 matches in the books already. 2 good matches. I'm happy with what we've gotten so far. I thought Roxy and Blair was enjoyable.
Right. Bobby saying Roxy wins, you go, girl. Yeah, can that get 3 snaps and a clap? Steve G's 1-1, Small Mark 2-0. So see, we're getting the 2-0 club here. Do I win the championship if I go undefeated?
Wait. I'm just waiting.
No, because I was right. I took Roxanne. Man, just trying to go through the files here.
I'm listening. You're about to
say. You're a little long-winded because we couldn't go to court today. So now you're out here, dig up evidence on me. I call a mistrial. I call, grounds for speculation. 2-0. 1-1. I counted 3 audibles. I think good match though. They didn't get too sappy with the family there. Match was fire. 0-2, but not over yet. 8-2 Baltimore. Why? Yeah, see, I told you, 2-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to confirm that Nick is 2-0.
Right. Don't challenge me, my guy.
It was because
acknowledge me.
You know what it was? And you said it exactly. You started with Blair, and then you went on this journey, and then you ended with Roxanne. I was like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. I'm good for taking you through the journey. I'll pivot.
Right. It was good. Oh, Tiffany, maybe up next.
Ho. Tiffany's gonna get me to 3-0 here. 1-1. Victor went up. So did we see Victor? I haven't seen Victor. Oh, Victor's there.
Amazing.
Roxanne Perez wins 3 out of 5. Aaron, what numbers are you coming up with now? Or was that what you're giving in the match?
Corbin in the house. And he's coming out with a battleship. He's got new music.
Yeah. What in the name of? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? I didn't know we were getting,
man, so we're not getting Lone Wolf.
Baron Corbin coming out right now.
There we go. We got new vibe from Corbin and all.
I halfway like it. Like I would listen to this 100% just cruising, but it's a little weird.
No, I mean, I'm okay with. Well, I mean, the song seems all right. I can't hear it fully. I think I got sirens blaring.
I feel like Baron Corbin's just doing the Captain Jack Sparrow right now. Of but you have heard of me.
Yeah, right.
You always lose, but you have.
But he actually, I will say, he actually looked like. I mean, Jesus Christ, ambulance, go away. But you have seen him in sweats. You've seen him in shorts. We've seen him in a mustard stained shirt. He actually looks pretty good here. And look at the entrance for Gable.
Oh, 100%. He's goddamn Olympic gold hero. He's a U.S. national treasure.
Yeah.
Dash out here. I'm 1-0. I missed the first prediction, so I'm just doing this for practice. So you missed the pre-show, too.
Well, I mean, you could still technically get more right than other people. You're just at a disadvantage.
True. Yeah. You're fighting an uphill battle.
That's it. You can still win.
Who's the heel in the next one? They win. So you're taking Corbin then, I guess. I still regret I didn't buy tickets for the bash. It was a monster bash. He did the bash.
Gable Stevenson.
So close to Texas.
Part of the Unitar Club.
Whoa, what? Yeah, he literally looks like he's about here walking out. Like I'm watching this on NBC Sports right now, which, by the way, owned by Peacock. Yeah, he's out here in the Olympic singlet. Like he's there. I want to see. This is going to be the biggest telling thing of where Gable Stevenson's at. We've heard all these talks and everything of, he's doing better. He's surprising at the Performance Center. He's ahead of where they think he would be at and everything. Mm-hmm. This is going to really show what Gable Stevenson can do in the ring. This is your nut up or shut up moment.
Absolutely, man. And again, he all the tools, everything makes sense. I know that you were not thrilled with him going against Corbin, but I do think Corbin's a safe bet. Like, did you almost drop Corbin down specifically to do this?
But that's the thing is I feel this is weird to where we get gatekeeper Corbin here. when he's supposed to be on his little come up. And I still get thrown off by just X now. Are they X's or are they tweets? T's and P's to the Twitter bird.
Yeah. No more
Apparently,
birdie.
you know, he did see a putty tat.
All right. Bye-bye, birdie.
Right.
You suck, Corbin.
I was going to say, speaking of bye-bye birdie, Corbin out here looking like the one who flew over the cuckoo's nest.
Right. But, yeah.
Oh. Going. I feel like we're missing everybody.
Probably.
Yeah, we got lots of chat. Well, so I'll try and roll through this real quick because we got a lot of predictions.
I will quickly
did you start the count the predictions?
Yeah.
Okay,
I will say predictions are about to close, folks. You got 10 seconds. Get your prediction in if you have not done so already.
So flying through real quick as we got Gable firing up on Corbin in the corner here. Gru in Ohio saying, what was the first match? The first match was the tag match, and then we had Roxanne versus Blair. Nick, 2 snaps in a Z formation. Yes, Larry. You go, Glen Coco. Neither match was good. To be fair, both very spot heavy, but they called for it. It was warranted.
Neither match was good. I mean, what do you want? I mean,
both matches felt different. They were a bit spot heavy, but they felt different. And I think this match is going to be different than everything else we get on the card. And that's what works like what we've talked about with Collision, was where they're different on the card.
Yeah,
every match feels unique.
Yeah, are they match of the year candidates? Not really, but are they solid matches? I thought so. I don't see a problem with spots.
Gallus versus Family, NXT tag titles. Melo's gonna lose tonight. That's getting ahead of ourselves. Thanks, Dale, who won.
I like this one.
Vince gave money to Big Nick not to be at the court. No, I was the prosecuting. I did not take any sort of payments to not be there.
You got it backwards.
You can't prove that.
Ring gear is terrible. I guess we're talking about the Olympic singlet.
Maybe I like it.
Gable for the win. Gable.
I don't like the weird sleeve with Corbin.
Okay, yeah, he's wearing a sock on his arm.
Long John Corbin. I like that.
I'll take that one, Aaron.
Right.
All right, guys, game on. I'm taking Gable. All right, Gable.
R-matey Baron Corbin. Yeah. Always misses the eye patch. He needs Paul Burchill. Where's Paul Burchill?
We've had enough eye patches in wrestling. Thank you very much.
No. Him and Ray, that's how they can bond.
Right.
Everyone forgets that Ray just got his eye back somehow. He regenerated it. He's an alien.
Impact. This is a conversation for another day, Steve. I do not think this is accurate anymore. It was once upon a time. It's going through a transition. So, yeah, in time.
Does that come down to a difference in talent, or does that come down to a difference in booking?
I think the booking's pretty good, and they still kind of put a highlight on it. And I mean, there's good wrestling there. I just think they lost a lot of people that were very pivotal. Chelsea Green, you lost Emma, Madison Rain left, Mickey's gone, Jordan's not around. Two count.
Well, I was going to say, out of the most recent, though, the most that they've done in recent memory is Mickey's on the sidelines, Jordan's out, TBD, and Trinity's gotten a push and been added. That's really the only difference. So is it interesting that you can make just minor tweaks and it can really shake up that whole division?
No, but I think what I'm contesting is that to me it was a bigger deal. Like if you look at overall where they've come to right now, and they're relying on a different group, a different crop of wrestlers have come in, like a Taylor Wilde and stuff. So it's not the same caliber as what they're relying on right now.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I was just more of looking at it of the most recent tweaks that I've seen and everything is all of just more looking at it in a smaller scale is all.
Okay. If NXT management chooses Corbin to win, I'm going to throw a tantrum. Interesting, Gru. It could happen. I don't think so, though.
I got Corbin right now stomping Gable in the corner here, and this has been a competitive match so far. We thought this could have been a squash potentially or anything. It's been a competitive match.
Oh, Gable not happy with
this. He's hoking up.
Is this Gable's official debut? If it is, Gable ain't losing. It technically, yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah.
This is his first match outside of popping up for like he shows up, suplexes somebody, and leaves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the future of technically
belly to belly.
It's a tough one.
Another belly to belly.
Yeah.
Another belly to belly. So that's 3 so far.
He should have came out to Kurt Angle's music.
You suck.
Right.
You suck.
There you go. The second coming of Kurt. It's true. It's damn true.
But should he have almost not, unless this is trying to show that he can go in the ring? Should he have not kind of come out here like Hook if he just sit there and comes out and suplex, you know, throws around Corbin and then wins?
Yes.
Okay.
I missed it. I swear to God. Taya left Impact. Another one that, another bit of another name that they're missing.
Right.
Corbin's pants look fire.
Okay. Corbin Joe. Over the announce table here.
Oh.
So we're at 8. We should be at 10 by now.
Double count out.
Boo, boo, boo this man. Boo this man.
Not happy. Yeah, no, that's a chicken shit way out, folks. I don't like it. It's just, even the crowd's chanting bullshit. The man's first ever match, you're going to go double count out?
That tells me what they really think that Gable can do, because really the most he did was some belly to bellies, and he threw some shots. Oh. Double leg.
We're not done. So nobody gets a point on that one.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, with you, TJ.
Ooh. Yeah, that's boo earns. Oh, now we're just getting security guards just getting thrown. Big splash into Corbin on the corner here. As they're still going at it.
It's true. It can happen.
Right. Corbin sends Gable.
Oh! There he goes.
See, if that was still part of the fucking match, that would be an amazing moment in this match. If that really would show right there.
Yeah. Why do it after?
Right. That he just on a dime can snatch Corbin out of midair and just suplex him through the barricade. That should have been, if you're going to do a fucking countout spot even, that's where you do it.
Right? Yeah, that's even a better place to put it. I don't love how they got out of this.
No.
Chicken shit.
It really makes me question how good Gable is actually in the ring. Like, where, if he's really at where they're propping him up to be at.
Right.
Could be why he's gone from Raw to being involved in NXT.
Yeah. Put him with Gabe. Put him with Shorty G and call it a day.
Shoosh!
Yeah. He'll get some learning there.
Fair enough.
Obviously, a lot of people saying about Kurt Angle for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer Chad over Stevenson. Interesting. What about Damien over?
Yeah, what about Damon Kemp versus Gable Stevenson?
Dale, boo.
Boo.
Not having it. Look at this.
Well, everybody's doing the 1-1-1 now.
Oh, why'd everything have to get so complicated?
Everybody take a draw now.
Hilarious.
Right. Steven, typical NXT match. Not quite, actually. That's the outlier, and unfortunately, it's the outlier.
What was typical about it? I'm curious.
Well, you had one guy versus another, and one was a good guy and one was a bad guy. But that's about where you got the typical.
I'm just curious. Typical how? The guy, that's very vague. But what are you referring to? Because I didn't. It not being typical made it not as good as it should have been.
Chef saying, didn't even know this was on. Well, no, they at least built to this, unlike Tony Khan with All In and All Out. So
But yeah. But welcome, Chef. Good to see you. And listen, just keep checking here. We'll keep you in the loop of what's on and not on.
This is why you hit the bell notification. Why WWE have to be so complicated?
To me, it's chicken shit booking. I hate to be crude about it, but it's to me it's chicken shit. It's a way to not just find a creative way to get to the end. We don't want either guy to go over, so we get a 4 minute. And I think you got a good point. Maybe it is protecting Stevenson.
Well, Joe Black says here, people forget this is developmental. Let him develop. He still needs to grow. But I get on one hand, you make the big deal because you got him and everything. Because at that point, he was the biggest thing going. But at the same time, if he's not ready to go, don't try and put him out there for a match. Speaking of ready to go, as Cage is going to take a pause for the cause there. But yeah, if he's not good to even go on a level that a Logan Paul or a Bad Bunny could go out, if he can't go out there and kind of at least do something and make it worthwhile, and then you can have a bit of a build up and something to grow off of. If he's not at that level, then don't put him in that position and don't have him set up for a match here. That would be my only counterpoint to that. Jason's 1-1-1-1. So it's 1-2, right? Well, no, I think everyone is just counting this as a draw. You can either count this on your record as a draw, or you can just move on from this. Because right now, I would still view it as I'm 2-0, because nobody won and nobody lost that match. There, it was a draw, no contest, double count out. I'm getting a hype video for the Cody Rhodes documentaries, or the special there on Peacock, as we're getting a replay of last Tuesday. So this past Tuesday, when we were here live watching NXT, when we had Rhea Ripley versus Lyra Valkyria, we had the Bird Lady Kaka versus Mommy, and Rhea obviously picked up the win, but Rhea very much, kind of giving a bit of the rub, a bit of the nod, a bit of the, the wink there to Lyra of, you represent us UK chicks here. Cody documentary tomorrow. Yes. That match did nothing for Corbin or Stevenson. It showed that Stevenson actually does want to be in a ring. I think that's the most it really did for him. I don't know if it really showed what he could do. Like I said, of the most he really hit was punches and belly to bellies. I think he's there as far as wrestling class. Like, he's learned to take some bumps. As I'm getting Lyra interviewed backstage right now. Okay, so then 1-1-1. What's the next match? Well, we're still waiting on it. We got, an interview backstage, and I don't know what it is, but Lyra just does not seem to be working in NXT, or as she's getting jumped by JC Jane. Well, that's what we had the Rhea tie in there of, beat JC Jane. But is anyone really interested in this? Is anyone compelled by this? I feel like they were building up Lyra initially to be kind of this bigger star than what she's become. As Rhea walks by just laughing. Let's go. Could Rhea take one of them as a quote-unquote protege, as we're getting a hype video for Wrasslin versus Dom versus Mustafa Ali, and that's fitting. I like that little time because that explains why Rhea and Dom are walking, past this, and why they're walking towards Gorilla and everything like that. But hell of a video package there for Wrasslin, as he's coming out right now. So I'll call it right now. I'll do it through our end here. Or the predictions for Wrasslin versus Dominic Mysterio versus Mustafa Ali. Predictions for Wrasslin. Polo sticking Ali. That doesn't count already yet, though, because I haven't put it. This is Dom versus Ali. There we go. Oh, now that's where you get your predictions in now. Any predictions before that do not count unofficially. Dom for the win. Dom win, I think. Dom because Rio will mess up Wes and Mustafa. Fair enough. Dom for the win. So Boston getting his prediction. So yeah, gotta get in after that. Valkyria reminds me of one of those girls in high school you'd find smoking cloves. It would be cloves, 100%. In Mexico, we call bird ladies lechuza. Let me know if I pronounced that right. So, I mean, Lyra, lechuza, Valkyria. I mean, you can make it work. But so James, Dom for the win, Dirty Dom for the win, Dom for the win, Wesley for the win, Wesley, Dim with the win with Rhea's help. So Dom, got Dirty Dom. Didn't like Gable before Corbin hitting guards. Corbin should have been first. What? Yes, perfect pronunciation. Okay, I tried. It's interesting because Louis was the one that made the comment, and you're correcting me on the pronunciation. Oh, it's pretty good. Okay, pretty good. There we go. I try. Vitamins tend to help. It's a toss between Dom and West, but leaning towards Dom since Ali might take the pin. I think it's interesting because I think, honestly, if we're taking someone who's not Dom to win this match, it's Ali. Honestly, Ali's been the one that, Christ, I thought this man could potentially, what was it? Could beat Gunther in Saudi Arabia, because he was out there of, I've got to validate my dream. I got to finish my story. So I thought that could happen. As the boos are deafening for Rhea and Dom. And by the way, I do really like Dom's little line that he snuck in there when they were doing, the kind of fan Q&A of, will you ever reconcile with your dad? Well, he's no longer with us, rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero. So that's such a nice little wink and a nod to everything. But we've got Rhea and Dom coming out right now looking like a fucking $1 million. Like, Dominic Mysterio has, I almost want to say, undeniably had the biggest, is the breakout star of 2023 when it comes to pro wrestling. Especially out of the biggest promotions. He's really gone from Dom Mysterio, little raised kid, to that's Dom. That's, he's out there with mommy. He's the little chicken shit heel. He's the one that the second he touches a microphone, the crowd deafens him out. This feels like 205 Live. Fair enough. Well, I think that's I've said that with what they're doing a bit with the Heritage Cup. It's still huge reactions for Dom Mysterio. I am Mexican. I did not know. How would I know? Picking Dom, says Steven. Victor's Dom. Damien taking Ali for the win. The crowd does not like Stevenson at all, says Cooper. Well, Cooper, what up, my guy? Shout out. I don't even notice when you became a member, but appreciate you, my guy. But we're past that right now. We've got Dominic Mysterio versus Mustafa Ali versus Wesley for the NXT North American Championship right now. So get your predictions in, and see if you end up taking home the predictions championship. What? I need to keep my perfect record, Wesley. Chris, are you? I think you're just showing up right now. So you're 0-0. So I guess that is technically a perfect record. I don't like it, but I'm going dim sum dum dum. Fair enough. I like West, but not looking good. I got everybody everywhere. Fire, flames, clear. Real with that dark hair, man. When did she have light hair here? Oh, that's why. Give us some fire in the chat if you enjoying things tonight. 100%. Be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe. Let's face it, he's dumb grail. Dumb. Let's all go to cold. Dom with the North American title on Raw and SmackDown, thumbs up. Attract more fans to watch NXT. 100%. I think that's why you take Dom here, is because they very much like, and you seeing that big reaction, that big shift, and that big attention drawn to NXT because Dom's involved, as he's very much playing up you two go at it, as they want to both turn on Dom as he rolls out. So we've got Ali and Wesley right now in the ring going at Dom. Nobody beating Dom with mommy around. Jays with a flame. Steve. Nah, breakout stars. Gravity's not even close. No. He hasn't broken out of it. He hasn't broke free from gravity. How can gravity, be the top rising star when he's held down constantly by gravity, by physics? Dom and Rhea remind me of my high school years when I was all cholo and girlfriend was all goth. I should call her Louie. I mean, you do you, boo-boo. Like I've said before, if every man's got a goth chick that they'll let ruin their lives here, but certainly mommy has helped elevate Dom-Doms as Wesley and Ollie are stomping the mud hole and Dom-Dom and walking it dry. Lay with the clouds. He's smoking that, that good. Speaking of the clouds, coming out of the clouds.
Out of the cloud. Speaking of the cloud. I'll take it.
There we go.
All right. So this match kicking off, eh? We're going.
Right.
We're rolling.
So, well, did you already close them or should I? I'll close.
Yeah, we can close it. Yep. Let's go, Dirty Dom. Wesley gear looks cool. I didn't think he'll lose because of Rhea helping. Okay. So they got rid of Dom right away, and now it's just down to the two. And we knew this was going to be paced.
Could Dom be a bit of the late addition to this match? Because this was initially going to be Tyler Bate, Wesley, and Ali. So maybe this is the match that they had planned, and Dom just, you go away for a minute because this isn't where we had fit anybody into this match. So this is where we make this work.
Yeah, fair enough. But I mean, again, if the idea is to get eyes to NXT, it's doing really well, right? I mean, pushing 800,000 ratings on a weekly basis. I mean, that's not bad.
Right. So out of taking Dom out of this, between Ali and Wesley, who would you take?
Ali. Ali needs something.
Yeah, fair enough. Prince Ali, fabulous he.
I think Dom has defended his title more this year than Roman has. Go figure. He might have.
More in a week, maybe.
In a week.
Yeah.
For real, though. Okay.
For real.
Wes, Ali focus too much on each other. Dom win. Yeah, I could see that definitely being the case.
100%. Yeah, as he just pops up and instantly pops both men off the top turnbuckle here, and both men fucking go splat.
And then he flexes. There you go. Some clouds. Yeah, definitely in the clouds.
Right. Gotta wipe away the vapors.
Ali takes the pin. Ooh, I picked Ali to win. So shut up, Louis.
Love you.
Yeah, right. Roman be really protected. Yeah, he's your top guy. They've all been protected.
Because he's really fucking good, too.
Yeah.
Tends to happen.
You don't think Michaels was protected? You don't think
Taker? You don't think Taker. Austin? You don't think Dwayne? Yeah. Go through the list.
Yeah, run it down. Oh, Ali getting chucked
breaks
aside.
Up the three amigos to get a half amigos now on Wesley.
There you go.
Oh, we got one. We got two. Do we get three?
Roxanne stopped Rhea on drugs.
Oh, we're gonna get the double finish of the three amigos on both.
No, not today. No, not today.
Well, I like how they even kind of halfway showed Rhea doing.
Oh, look at this!
Like,
hey, the double amigos,
the double suplex, and now they're hitting their own version of the three amigos on Dom.
Dom taking three hard. It's funny how Dom finished the story before Cody did. I'll take that. That's cute.
Right.
Not quite, but We'll take it. Fair enough.
This is just me, and this just popped into my head right now because Rhea's out here with the purple flannel and everything like that, and the goth chick look and everything. Does she not look like she would be a perfect fit and would somehow still end up like the megastar or the perfect 1A if she was part of like Raven's flock?
Oh, if she was just going back old school?
Yeah.
There you go. Little grunge vibe. I like it.
Right.
Got to play this. Oh, 1, 2. Ollie with a drop kick to the mouth.
Yeah, after Wesley just gave Dom a nut shot to the mouth there.
If this match ends in a triple countout,
it can't because there's no disqualification in a triple threat.
Well, here's a funny thing. Did you notice the advertisement for this Wednesday? We got a triple threat. Trent, Moxley, Penta. Anything goes. It's a triple threat. We know this. Why does it say that on the poster?
Because there's still at times it still gets debatable of if you should really have a tornado DDT from Ali on a Wesley, but it becomes of if a triple threat should still be regular rules.
Hey. Worst Three Amigos ever. What ones?
Which ones?
The reversals were good. I like that whole sequence.
But either way, we're the best two amigos you got. Either way.
Right? Oh, Dom takes a kick.
I hate I need to roll to build momentum. Like, you're not Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. Like, just run at him.
Listen, you know how I feel about when wrestlers wander off.
We're getting... Take that, Chris Jericho and Miro. We're getting a walls and a camel clutch at the same time.
All right, not bad.
Now, the only thing that could make this a little bit better is if Wesley sat there and kind of was halfway pulling on Dom's like ankles of like, I'm gonna pull at you.
I like it, man.
They spent all the money on the entrance set. It's no different than a Raw or SmackDown, I feel.
No. I mean, it's different for NXT, and I mean, it's just the square paneling, but I'm sure it wasn't. I think they'll be okay, Aaron.
Yeah, they just literally just took the Raw set and just put NXT in front of it.
What is on his mind?
Both men sprawled out in a precarious position here.
Yeah.
Across the apron.
They both looking like Homer stuck on a fire hydrant. What the hell is this?
Right.
Come on now.
Help me, boy.
Help me, boy.
Why, you little. And nobody's home. I don't know how I like that. Because
they were hard spot.
They were hung out there so unnecessarily, and then they just managed to both halfway, like at that last minute, slide back in.
Yeah. Big applause from the crowd, though. That 450, he shit.
That was all knees. All knees.
1, 2. No.
Well, Rhea's sitting there playing, fucking head coach of he's still try and roll him up. You still got him. Roll him up.
That's too far into the storyline. KO is injured. Maybe Roxanne saving Wes, but other stars, no.
What?
Okay. Not just me then.
No.
Rhea missing Wes. I love seeing double wall.
West Philadelphia, born and raised.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised. Playgrounds, man. Most
my days. Chilling out, Max, and relaxing out. Cool. I was shooting some Boston Crab and Camel Clutch combinations outside of school. When a couple of mommies who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood.
Speaking of mommies, we got one up on the apron.
Right. I got a one little fight with Dom Dom.
Up and over. There goes Dom. Big pop from the crowd. Wesley landing on his feet. Up and over Rhea.
Wesley and Ricochet need to be a fucking tag team.
It could work.
It should work. It's the Rascals just in WWE.
Right. Oh, now Rhea finally got her hands on him.
Disqualification.
Whip. Oh,
no, no DQ, triple threat.
See, he's gonna win.
Fucking pump handle through that fucking ring
Through the table.
Holy shit.
We got Dust. She's a beast. Yo, she might have to win Wrestler of the Year. Let's go.
She's in contention. Like I said, your top star on Monday Night Raw is not Seth Rollins, is not Cody Rhodes, is not Brock Lesnar. It's not even Dom. It's not Finn. It's not Dom.
Oh, it kicked out. It kicked out. Where was the ref?
Rhea goddamn Ripley.
He kicked out, Nick.
Bro. Give it.
Like, did the ref not see the table spot? Oh, wait. Well, good job, Rhea.
It's a triple threat. There's either no DQ or there's DQ. Like,
Oh,
he's slid in the women's title.
You're
Shot
right.
with the women's title, and he slides it back to Rhea.
It's over.
1, 2.
No!
Two count. And Ali still is Ali a paraplegic at this point? Can Ali walk? Can Ali stand? Is he coherent? Someone check on his pulse because
I know he went down hard, bro.
Yeah, but still, he's still breathing.
Is he?
Allegedly.
Dom going up top. Oh, we found him.
Yeah, Ali hung in the trio woe on the outside. That's in. When's the last time you saw the trio woe on the outside?
Not often. Ali didn't take too long. Dom is the son.
I still hate that it was halfway DQ and now it's not DQ and DQ 6:30. 1.
Oh, shit!
Throws him out.
Rhea fucking on my win. Here's Dom for the W.
Let's go, Dom. Frog splash. And that was a fucking hell of a one.
It's over.
Let's go.
Dom's maintaining. You said the eyes on him. There you go. I thought Ali had it, of course. And Wesley takes the pin, folks.
That was still a decent match.
It was fun.
That was a decent match. That was a hell of a frog splash. That man fucking clattered him.
He just ate a 450 and
instantly get the hell out of here.
So is that the continuation? Ali going after Dom now?
Does this turn Mustafa more
babyish
towards that baby face instead of where he was going towards the heel?
Valid. Yeah, Vic said no DQ. Yeah, I mean, it's a triple threat. So
but then why grab the title? Then that's a DQ.
Yeah, I mean, you grab the title too. I guess the argument is you can't get disqualified, but the ref doesn't have to condone it.
You're not going to allow them to cheat.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
1 and 2, 2, 1 and 1. Yes, 2 and 1. I'm 0 and 3. It's not been a bad. Nick having a night. Finally, he's like, I'm riding this wave.
Finally, I've been on a fucking hot streak for the first time in a while. Normally, I'm out here. I'm the one 0 and 3.
Yeah. So far, so good, bro. 2, 1 and 1. Oh yeah, you got a tie in there as well. You're 3 0 and 1.
3 0 and 1. So yeah, I got a draw there. I'm like the fucking NHL. We didn't have a shootout.
Right. 2 1 and 1. 1 2 and 1. Dirty Condom wins.
Pause.
Yeah. Well,
2 1 accusations.
Right. Time for Wesley to aim for the NXT title. Interesting.
We'll see. Well, Mike out here just getting me all hot and bothered of Baltimore 9-3 on the Yankees.
Oh, I hadn't got
that. Is not a Major League Baseball score. That is a tight defensive struggle in football.
What inning? I mean, it's not over yet. 2-1.
First inning. Fuck off.
0 and 3. Wow, Damien's in my club. I told Dom wins with Rhea. There you go, Victor. Victor feeling pretty pumped about that W. Dom continues. And Nick, I think when you look at things being best for business, this might be that decision.
It's so interesting. That's very much a Triple H line of talking about what's best for business. But yeah, it's also, by the way, it's top of the 6. But yeah, like I said before, of Dom and the Judgment Day and Rhea 100% being involved has been the biggest attraction to an extent, the biggest new draw to people to watch NXT. And they're just hoping that there's enough there that'll keep them staying around once they pull that away.
Mm-hmm. Well, it should be, is, learned it from his dad.
Right.
Which one?
I think the frog splash is overused now. Debatable.
A little bit. More used than it used to be, Nick, but no, I wouldn't say overused.
More used than the super kick? No.
Well, no, but that's the outlier, I think, because that's ridiculous. It's like the Canadian Destroyer. What are we doing here?
I would argue the Canadian Destroyer is more used than the fucking frog splash.
Honestly. 100%. Yeah, I think the frog splash is used. I mean, we got Dom, you got Montez, you got some others, but overused, maybe not.
You got Dom, you got Montez, you got KO.
KO uses it,
and the Usos. No, it's a straight splash. It's not a frog splash.
Yeah, fair enough.
I feel like there's somebody on AW. Like, is it maybe Starks that uses it? Is it Garcia? I feel like there's somebody that uses a frog splash. Might be Sammy.
Maybe.
But anyways, time for Wesley to move to the main roster and join Lashley. Let's build what we got already before we
the herpes is getting bigger by the minute. It's a big crew. They're like NWO.
Yeah. Mike saying top 6. So he's in the top 6 of frog splashes out of probably the 6 that do frog splashes.
Right.
1,000 days, Dom. Let's go.
1,000-day Dom. Oh my God. I'm getting a schism package, which this whole schism situation's been really confusing, dude.
That's why I got Jordan Gatorade commercial. I got Gatorade up on my screen right now.
Gatorade.
Yeah, I got Haterade up on my screen. Yeah, we ain't gonna be getting Haterade for a hot minute, I feel.
Big mistake breaking up Gigi and JC. I completely agree with Steve Chambers on this one. I think it hurt both women.
Yeah, because they didn't seem to have an actual finish to it. They didn't seem to have a point and a continuation to it. It seemed like it was kind of a thing that they...
No, I got this rogue thing going on over here. Sorry, tripping.
Oh, I'm like, you keep like, are you trying to talk in code to me or something over here?
You got something, bro? No.
Right. Spider 2, Y banana out here. Right. Exactly. We're just calling plays of, how like you got a talking code of like check mark, check down.
Right.
Calling audibles. Omaha. But no. I forgot what the fuck I was going, but I've got Ilya right now in a video package. So are we already gearing towards the main event? Is that what's left? What do we have left here?
No, we still have
Tiffany Epiphany.
Yeah, not much.
Yeah, we've got nobody Tiffany, we've got Carmelo here.
Yeah, I think we're just getting... Are we getting the build-up now? Like, okay, interesting.
That's why I'm wondering, there would be something then if, for whatever fucking reason, that Tiffany and Thea main event.
I don't think so.
I would hope not, because like I said, if that to me is you're placating to people saying book your women's division better. So we'll see. We'll answer that, and so we'll put it as the main event, just unnecessarily. Oh, we got Trick out here.
Trick.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Gig and Frogs, but nonetheless, nobody likes their package schismed. Good point. Good shadow, Steve. Once Mandy left, they should have brought Toxic Attraction to the main roster. Mm-hmm. Yeah, remember we got all excited when they were all like in the tournament, and then everybody got hurt and sick, and they were right back down to NXT doing the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, I think they're missing the boat. I think JC and Gigi were better together.
Oh, 100%. 100%. And you need women's tag team titles now, or tag teams right now.
Yes. Oh. Hollywood Baby.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
From 100. Huh? I don't know how to try.
That looks like that shit when you're like trying to get your security, like your password, and then they like type these letters. They're all wonky.
1XYZ75. Yeah.
Up
To
next,
prove that you're not a robot.
Tiffany versus Thea. Here we go.
Oh.
Now watch this package. If you guys are watching the show right now, watch this package for Tiffany and tell me if it doesn't feel like a star. And I know, Nick, it took me a minute to get there, but her development has been so fast.
Because she's that fucking talented. Plain and simple.
I jump higher, I lift better, I look better.
Now I will give you credit of with the whole like the daddy shit and everything.
Yes.
Like the Maximilian's the daddy warbook shit was a little too much, a little too in the face. That's like Vince. This isn't Steph.
It probably was Vince on the other end of the phone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, calm it down there. You know, the NDA will come out tomorrow. Tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. No.
Question, KJ and Nick, what happened to the belly to belly being a finisher when Magnum TA used it? I mean, we got a Bailey to belly.
I want to say about 20 to 30 years.
Remember the atomic drop was a finisher?
Remember when I was going to say
a leg drop?
Kind of a leg drop? Close. I remember the fucking Hulkamania leg drop. Right. Still the shittiest, like, honestly, selling like the shittiest finisher. I would believe the Macho Man elbow drop over a Hulkamania leg drop.
People forget, Nick, as good as the Ultimate Warrior was in his prime.
The running power slam.
And then he did the fucking splash. Like it was the gorilla splash, right? Like he just ran up.
Yeah, he just run and do it. Yeah, that was awful.
Right, but off the ropes, splash, win.
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't even a leg drop. He just fucking flopped on the guy. KJ, what if Finn beats Seth at SummerSlam and Jay beats Roman and Priest cashes in on Jay? Well, now we're just reaching for the scar, like for all of it, not just the stars.
And what if, you know, the asteroid didn't hit the Earth and dinosaurs still existed and, you know, all this shit? Like, what are we talking about here? Like, you're putting a hat on a hat on a hat on a hat there.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things would have to fall into place for that to even be considered. But Aaron, I mean, never say never.
Right.
Just don't hold your breath.
Yes, that is the main event. Where it's granted, no offense, Victor, but Hayes is spelled different. Tiffany for the win. Tiffany for the win. Miss Epiphany, perfect package. Tiffany time over, says Bobby. The Warrior Splash was the finisher. Yes, it was. It was a shit finisher, too. Hulk Hogan's finisher was fire. Yeah, fire. Totally not dog water. Yeah, no, it was ass.
I mean, it was a big thigh, bro. I don't want Hogan dropping a thigh on me.
But even then, no, because even then, normally, honestly, unless you really just want to like, destroy your hips and shit, the crux of your knee.
Sorry, Nick.
No, you're good.
She's phonetic.
She's frenetic, she's frantic, she's spastic, she's energetic, she's all of the etics and the astics. Pause. And I feel like she might need an asterisk here. But yeah, she's coming out here like Rocky Balboa here of all that's missing right now. I know she's out here and just all sorts of energy. This to me is 100%. This is Homer Simpson coming out against Dredrick Tatum of why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Jazzed. But yeah, I mean,
she's even got the red and blue robe, 100%.
Yeah.
All you're missing is Mo Sislak in the corner with the fucking propeller fucking fan to drag him up out of here when he's about to tap out. That'll be Andre Chase. Andre Chase will come in with a giant fucking fan.
Steve, true story. Yes. Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn versus the Judgment Day. Yes, they
That'll
announced
be a
that for
whole
tomorrow.
other thing. Sorry, on a complete side note that we need to
Oh,
talk about at some point. As it's just even a mini series on the channel or whatever of how WWE went from. I still remember watching the destruction of Ultimate Warrior documentary that WWE put out, and then
yep.
how it instantly we switched to the Warrior Award that should just be now the Shad Gaspard Award. You know, to where he's out there with the little mask of, you know, fight forever, forever, like, all that. Oh, and she's even got the Barbie fucking entrance and everything. Let's fucking go. Fucking Barbenheimer, Tiffany Stratton coming out right now.
Don't epiphany on me. Relax.
Oh, epiphany everywhere. Do I need to pause so I don't have epiphany everywhere?
I don't know. Yeah, we might have to censor that. I can blur you
out. No, I don't want to. Fuck.
Don't do it. Hope you're doing well. Just got off work. Todd, good to see you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I believe everyone's doing well, right, guys?
Bro, Barbie Cowboy 100% right now is in the ring. You're telling me right fitting, like that's not the fucking same font and everything like the Barbie movie right now. 100%.
You're giving me Sandlot vibes right now, just like the fucking lifeguard. Just oh my love, you should be mine.
Right, you're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Da 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 da.
Tiffany retains sky's the limit for Thea. Not her time.
I didn't know Sideshow Bob was the ring announcer.
Right? Put Thea Hale with Crazy Nikki and just have them both go wild.
Dude,
that was the best shit.
No, too many jokes flooded in my frontal cortex there. I couldn't figure it out.
I literally saw my words tickle your brain.
Pause on that. I was just like, cocaine bear, here I come. Cocaine squirrel. But so we've got Tiffany Stratton versus Thea Hale in a submission match. I don't know if we've started and or closed the predictions yet here.
The predictions are open, folks. They will be closed in about 10 seconds. So last call on all predictions for this match. And all the best luck. I know it's a bit of a tight race right now. So
right.
The lead.
Somehow, some way. I'm telling you, I'm taking the championship. Tiffy Barbie wants her entrance back. Epiphany. I think you spelled epiphany wrong by a long shot.
It sounds funnier this way, though. I'll phony everywhere.
Euphemism everywhere.
All right,
we're out here with a dumb laugh. Okay. I heard John Cena cameos in Barbie movie, but you can't see him. Well, he's hard to see. He pops up now and then. Yeah, I heard he was a mermaid.
Oh,
we got a surfboard stretch.
Yeah, there you go. Tiffany showing some technical prowess.
Right.
Oh, well, wow. Thea says, I got this.
Thea rolls through.
Double pause, KJ. Damn.
Yeah, but you spelled pause like cat paws.
I like it.
Pause like pause.
It's unnecessary.
Right.
Thea Hale also.
Miss Tessmacher here. No, she's
Chris.
What's her name there? From Impact that came out to the bicycle. She left Impact because she was also working at a sunglass hut, and people recognized her because she was working at a sunglass hut and everything. It's not. Is it Taylor Wilde?
It's not Taylor Wilde. Well, she's back now though. So was it her?
It might have been. Anyways,
I don't remember the bicycle part.
Her music, it wasn't literally that. It just kind of sounded like that.
Oh, we got a botch.
Oh, what?
Good cover by the commentary here. But
I got Thea Hale getting railed into the ring post there. Was it a botch on was it a dive?
A little bit on the tope where she kind of just brushed it off, but it ended up looking like, I think she was supposed to slam her, but she ended up just kind of like Matrix, Woo.
Well, she just kind of caught her. Yeah.
Yep. Goodbye.
Right.
We got to the same result. Now she's bending her.
Stretch him.
Yo, she's gonna win with a sharpshooter.
The pink gear, maybe.
Oh, but yes, Chris, I do believe any of the red, white, and blue we're seeing tonight is either a nod to the American Bash or Texas. Maybe.
Well, welcome to Texas, to where it's going to fit perfectly that either way.
The Halloween Havoc Hogan Warrior botch was great.
Oh, the
fucking mess.
That whole match was awful. But if you're talking about the flash paper, oh, bow and arrow right now from Tiffany Stratton. Oh, and she has a chase you on, like, so Thea Hale. I don't know if that's part of her. Yeah, that is part of her gear. It's literally, it matches her tan there. So I couldn't tell if that was like a slit in the gear or her gear, but she's got the Stars and Stripes Chase You on the sides of her ring gear here.
All right. Big tilt-a-whirl. Me and Tiffany Stratton are done.
Tiffany Stration.
It's over.
He's not on the Stration station.
Right. Facts, Aaron. All right. Ryan, you can clearly see that Hale
back handspring elbow. Ooh. This is sorority chick versus, campus frat chick.
Yeah, kind of. Right up that alley, right?
This is a National Lampoon's Van Wilder movie, just in a wrestling ring.
Oh, stretching her out. So, I mean, again, Tiffany's showing off. Ryan says you clearly see that Hale is not ready. I don't think she's quite there yet as well. And when we talked about, like, even her persona, I know, like they say, turn it up to 11. She's turned it up to 14. She needs to find that groove where it's not obnoxious, but she can go in the ring. Oh, that was hard.
I don't know if that was meant to happen or should have happened, but Thea Hale went to toss Tiffany.
She came down hard.
She kind of more planted her than tossed her. But I think
arm drag.
I think there is a point to where if and when Thea Hale will win a title on NXT, and the reaction will be a huge pop.
Yeah, not yet.
I just don't think it's now.
Mm-hmm. And Tiffany's in a groove. Like, she's found something here where they got to let her roll with it. And she does stand out as a star in a lot of ways. But
right. And again, though, we're even seeing Thea sell it right now as she's going for the backdrop and she gets caught in the body triangle by Thea. But everything that Tiffany, but everything that Tiffany's doing so far has been stretching the back out. We've seen the surfboard, we've seen the bow and arrow, we saw the big match. But it's those little things of most people are going to notice that continuation throughout the match of everything's been working the back.
Yep. That's what I mean. Sharpshooter finish. Let's go.
That's not a bad shout now, honestly. At this point, are all walls. If you go back to the actual walls to where you would throw the knee in the back of the lower back.
Oh, Tiffany is my new Mandy Rose of NXT. There you go. I think a lot of people feel that way. Except Ronnie, because he's now dating Tia Hale. Does she know?
What? No.
There you go. Drew thinks Brett would be proud.
There you go. We got Cake City time. We got Drew, the toxic gossip stration. What? And then we've got Wake Up of I Miss Real Men. So I guess Wake Up and Gru want to talk about the men's stration. You all do that your own fucking self here.
Welcome, Wake Up.
You can wake up and you can maybe you need to rest it off and wake up on the other side of the bed here.
Right. Dun dun dun.
We're gonna just
cross body.
Come on, Tiffany. Thea selling is very good. Stratton will put Thea in the walls of Jericho.
It'll be interesting.
Right now, Thea's got a standing armbar, which is both Stratton's into
the
kind of a
turnbuckle.
T-bone suplex there into the bottom buckle.
Yeah. Not bad, not bad. I mean, decent so far. Both women showing a little prowess. And somebody said about Tiffany selling, and it's the same thing I said, where she does come off a little green. Like it's all very dramatic. Like so, it's just finding that tone spot. But she's doing well.
But no, I think that would work. That tends more towards the caliber of opponent.
True.
Because there's nothing over the top too much or anything like that. We've got both women up top.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, because I've got Tiffany leaning towards the back of here.
Oh, they're fighting. Good cover. They can't do it. Oh.
No, not at all, because I don't feel
Oh
comfortable.
my God, they're dead. Holy shit.
Was that supposed to be a Spanish fly or a superplex as Thea rolls through with a modified?
She's gonna win. She's gonna win.
It's a version of like a disarmer meets a Kimura. That's such an interesting way to get that. It's more of like a key lock than anything.
Yeah. She got her locked though. Tiffany getting she got the rope.
She's gonna reach the bottom rope there.
Dude, show a replay of that move.
You just barely made the rotation on that Spanish fly.
Yeah, it was like a super fisherman. Like she had the hook.
Standing Kimura. And just eats the corner of the barricade. I like that.
I feel a bit lost. Pourquoi? How'd you get lost?
Baby, come back. You can bet all on me.
Tiffany is better as a heel. Tiffany with the you can't escape Omega driver. Always love that.
Interesting.
Whoa!
Prettiest moonsault ever. PME.
It's a submission match.
Is she going? What is she
Boston.
going?
She's going Boston.
Walls. Go Walls. Oh no. Yeah, Walls. Oh, Boston Crab. So Chris Jericho's current Walls of Jericho.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, the Boston Crab. Just you gotta, anyone that's had little siblings, you stand up a bit more, you hook that in, and if anything, you put that knee right in the back of their fucking lower back. Oh, she's gonna get to the ropes here. Yeah. And grab the bottom rope and push it towards her. That's what you do. That's how you do it without cheating fully. You take that bottom rope and you push it towards her.
That's it. Help her out.
Right. We got Renegade Uncensored. What up, KJ? Wrestling for Life. Bad. I'm here too. I'm just a guy.
I know.
Didn't look good. Top rope, both of them, but that doesn't count. Please, no top Tiffy. What?
No tap Tiffy.
Yeah, no Tiffy, no tap.
Wow.
That was a small tap by Tiffy. No. Oh, the Boston Crab.
Watch out for the towel. I like that, Mark.
I don't like this though, because this is a sloppy ass Boston Crab as it is. It's almost a fucking single leg. Like this is that she can't get it. Like this looks worse than Jericho. She's stumbling through this. Oh,
Thea won't stay still. There, now she got the single
with the
there it is.
Back.
Boom!
And Andre Chase throws in the towel.
That
was shit. That was shit because that was a shit finish that she had locked in. That's what, 2 matches in a row, shit finishes.
No, there was one in between the 2 shit finishes, I think.
No, because we went from Gable and Corbin to this.
No, because we had the triple threat in the middle.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Valid.
But you're right. Still, I mean, I don't love this finish. Somebody called it though. I will say, someone in the chat said, like, Andre, remember, we were like,
literally said that exact same thing, and I sat there and said, no, Duke would be the one to do it, but they said it was to be a heel turn. But yeah, that was just, it looks so bad. Like, take the camera, and as they were getting a replay of, she barely made that rotation. Like, I don't know if that was supposed to be a superplex, a Spanish fly, fisherman suplex, what?
Yeah. She had the hook. She had the hook behind the knee, but that was crazy.
Yeah, but even that the crab there, the walls of Jericho. Literally, she couldn't get it hooked. She was trying to get that angle. She was trying to make it look more impressive, and it had to get all sloppy jalopy into a single leg, and because she put the knee in the back of. That's what sealed it in. Of I still would have loved to see that arching walls of Jericho to where she's actually really stretched out, and you get that knee in the back and everything. Versus she's literally like stumbling, trying to grab her feet.
Mm-hmm. I think part of the problem was Thea's smaller. Like the size of Thea, she's hard to bend for that long. And the longer they were required to hold that hold, the worse it looked. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it was a long spot. So not the best of finishes, but again, somebody had predicted that was going to happen. Overall, a lot of little botches and sloppiness to it. I don't disagree.
Right.
Definitely not a barn burner, guys.
Yeah, not the best. I feel like it could have been.
I would like to point out that I'm officially on the board. I'm not getting shut out tonight. And you're 4-0, motherfucker.
I'm 4-0. God damn it. I'm telling you. Acknowledge.
Have you ever had a perfect night?
Not in a hot minute.
It's been a minute.
It's I think the last time I did it was a while ago. It might have been around. No, it might have. I almost want to say it was either pre or at Mania. Like it's been post that I've been on an L streak. So
yeah, I don't know the last time I ran a gambit.
Ran the perfect gambit there. You went the 16-0.
Right. Tiffany didn't do Boston Crab right. She barely could hold it. Yeah, we talked. You don't throw in the towel at Chase U. Yeah, I mean, it was a bit of a just tap. I mean, if it's going that long, but again, now is it going to be like they're going to want to get like Thea's going to revolt against Chase U now?
To me is you could still do all of that, but you don't do it then. You let Tiffany drag it out a little bit more, and she cinches it in, and maybe she'll figure it out then at some point. I think that with how sloppily it looked when they cut into the camera, and then you just see the towel coming over top, it's like, ugh.
Yeah, I got to the point where basically she was laying down and she was sitting on her back, kind of folding her legs. It was not a great look. And I mean, you talk about the tope spot was a bit sloppy. The turnbuckle, the super whatever it ended up being, suplex, it didn't look great. There was a couple kind of funny spots like that. And I'm not saying it's one or the other. They're both very green. And I mean, that's one of the things with Thea's phonetic energy, where she's so go, go, go. Sometimes you need to take a moment, right?
Right. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Where were you? Sloppy match.
Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe. 3-1-1. Thea Hale called up. No. Did Thea tap out to the of the crab? No. She wasn't, ravioli, give me the formioli. No. Chase threw in the towel there.
Yeah, it was a towel.
There's even people in the chat that are saying of like, where was it? There was one. Larry saying should have been a white towel. Wave the white flag.
Yeah. You have a crimson towel. What's up, Marlo? How you doing? Welcome. And folks, we are rolling through. We're coming up at just before the 3-hour mark. I believe the main event is all that we have left to cover here tonight. And if you're new here, make sure you click like, click subscribe, become a member, go get yourself some swag, follow us on social, be a part of the family.
Absolutely.
And do not miss a moment. We are back tomorrow for Raw. We're here all week long. This week, Dynamite 200th episode. We'll get the follow to NXT on Tuesday, Impact with Luna on Thursday, doubleheader Friday, and then, of course, SummerSlam next weekend, less than a week away, and I'm looking forward to it. We're here live more than any other channel, folks. So thank you for joining us here tonight, and make sure you come back.
Absolutely, 100%. We got the go-home shows on Monday and on Friday for SummerSlam, as I like the Detroit World Order that might be a little bit of a gimmick in a friendship with the DWO. And we've
Right.
still, of course, got the Stone Cold Steve Austin hot. But yeah, we're getting a replay of so far tonight. We've got Peruse and Farouz. I almost want to keep calling them Peraz and Faraz for some reason, flying through the air. But speaking of going home, I'm going to take a pause for the callers here real quick before we get to the main event.
Home on the range.
Where the deer and the waterlow play. What?
Nick's going to take a little pause, folks. We are rolling through. Like I said, the night continues. We're getting a replay of the match that happened earlier tonight where Dragon Lee took the pin over Oro Mensa in a 4-person tag match. And all that's left, like I said, is the main event. And we're looking forward to it. Like Nick was saying, we get 2 go-home shows this week. It's going to be a busy week here on the channel, and we do have more coming your way. Like I said, we still do owe you guys an episode of Wrasslin Court. We got to re-coordinate and, talk to Spectrum and get that all fixed up. But other than that, we got lots coming your way. So make sure, like, subscribe. Now we got Dragon Lee in the back looking sharp. Injuries. Oh, interesting. Dragon Lee gets stopped by Rhea Ripley and Dom. Could this be where this goes? The son of the most legendary mask against the new mask on the scene. There you go. Right. And that good news is, like I said, we have the title on the line tonight. The prediction title will be on the line on Saturday. So it could be a very short reign for somebody. Very interesting. So it looks like Dom's going to stick around for a minute. Still holding on to that belt. If you're just tuning in, Dom Mysterio was successful at defending his title tonight at the Bash. Next live event, Bakersfield, California, NXT No Mercy. How's everyone out there feeling about this one? I think all the power to them. I like it. I like the graphic. And let's go. More NXT events in bigger venues. Get them outside of the studio. I love it. And tonight's been good. Collision Saturday. Ricky Starks for CM Punk for the Real World Championship. Victor, I love it. A lot of buzz. A lot of people. Somebody said, did you see how he purposely put the X between the E in AEW? I'm like, he made an X. It was in the middle. But regardless, it made me laugh. But yeah, no, I love it. I like what they're doing with Collision. I like it a lot. And it's been good. Now I got Schism in the back arguing. Ava Rain, Little Rock in the house. Okay, so they're going to do an unmasking of the yellow faces on Tuesday. Of course, we know the Creeds have been sneaking around under those yellow masks. So Nikita, oh yeah, if I didn't answer that clearly, thank you, Chambers. Nikita's been injured. Now, I don't know where she's at with that. She's been out for quite a while. So we'll see. I can see Nikita Lyons wanting a shot at the belt when she returns. I think so. But I think they're going to put her in something first just to check her durability. That's my only theory with that, Aaron. I think she comes back, she makes her big return, give her something of value, make sure she can hold up for, a few weeks or, a month or so of a run, and then maybe transition that direction. If she stays healthy, she's a star. But here comes Ilya. I can't wait for this match. Absolutely cannot. I felt bad for Thea, not going to lie. There you go, Aaron. So they're doing their job, making you feel the baby face comes up short, fails to get the W. And we'll see on Tuesday how this plays out. I imagine they're setting up some type of dissension amongst Chase U. Maybe, the crew and Wellington, Duke, aren't thrilled with the choice to throw in the towel. But Dragunov is upon us. New LWO member, quite possible at some point. Could work. If Dragon Lee wins, I'm all for it. Yeah, I think that would be great, right? I mean, and again, if you're trying to bring up, the next big lucha wrestler, and Dragon Lee's got this pedigree with him, and you believe in him, you signed him, put him up against Ray. Ray, put him up against Dom. You're going to get the boos. You're going to get the jeers. So it just helps Dragon Lee that much. It's that much easier for him just to get over as a babyface, and everyone's going to want him to win. NXT No Mercy. Yes, you heard me correct. NXT No Mercy. And we got Red Eye Dragunov. If anyone was wondering, the Red Eyes are back. Creed's in the mask. Yes. Our buddy Dale in the chat pointed that out, I think, first. But yeah, so we'll see how this plays out. You think if you had like a group of people following you around and all of a sudden there was two more and they look very similar to the people you've been fighting with? But hey, that's why we love wrestling. She's more of a pebble. I don't know about that. And here we go. One of the best entrances we've had in 2023. Carmelo feels like a big deal. And what they're doing right now with the banners dropping, get a dream, hold on to it, and shoot for the sky. Him. You got to dig this, folks. I hate to even say this, but can you see Trick turning on Mello? Ryan, this has been talked about a lot. And I thought, yes. Then I hesitated when Bobby was talking to both of them. That doesn't mean that, it's guaranteed not to go one way or the other. But for me, I just felt like if they were going to tease them cohesively moving to the main roster, then probably not. That being said, could it change the dynamic of things? Maybe. Maybe Trick goes to the Hurt Business 2.0 and Carmelo doesn't. I don't know. It all depends on how they want to take it. I don't see Trick turning on him, but I could be wrong. It could happen in the next 10 minutes. Ilya for the win. Actually, I should throw that up, shouldn't I? Ilya versus Carmelo. No. All right, I'll count any of the ones that already came in. But Mello winning, Carmelo, Dragunov. I'll take Dragunov for the win. Fair enough. Let's go, Ilya. Trick cost Mello, Ilya for the win. Steve baked in Bakersfield. There you go. I got Ilya. I think Nick has Carmelo, I'm pretty sure, but I'll confirm that with him when he returns. Ilya for the win. It's time for the Bash main event for the NXT Championship. Schism interrogation. Indeed. A schism shakedown. Are the predictions open yet? Yes. Trick cost Carmelo the championship. It could happen. I don't know. I don't know if it's in the cards yet. About Trick not wrestling enough matches in NXT. You know what? Surprising Chambers, though, they do put him on Level Up every once in a while and such. So I think Trick has a lot to him. I think there's a lot of upside to Trick. Ilya for the win. 50-50 split. Does everyone take Ilya because of Carmelo's connection to Bobby? I think that has to play a factor in this. I do think that would move the crowd. We could all be surprised here. Dragunov, new champion. This match is getting an hour because the show ends in an hour. I can't imagine that. Valkyria versus JC Jane on Tuesday. Okay. NXT as Eddie Thorpe and Dijak. Now, Eddie Thorpe and Dijak is kind of just sprung upon us. I think it could work. Nick, I thought it. I didn't say it. I thought it I thought it would be. That's fucking hilarious. Taking the Dragon, Mello for the win. Why does Dragunov have red eyes? It's his thing. It's his thing. Same reason I have red eyes, maybe. This match is going to be a classic. It could be one to remember, folks. Collision works due to Dynamite being 2 hours and Rampage being 1 hour. Not like WWE trying to push unneeded hours down our throats. Yeah and no, I guess. I mean, Collision works due to Dynamite being 2 hours. I don't know what the correlation there is. Collision's 2 hours and it works. It's solid. The only really extra hour we get is Raw, which it's been brutal, but complaining about that forever. Never going to change. Right now, Dragunov in early control. But yeah, I mean, overall, now you figure you got 5 hours up against 5 hours. I just wish we'd lose an hour of Raw and we lose Rampage or do something with Rampage of substance. Trick causes Mello the strap. Someone is turning tonight. Damn it. Could it be? No. I don't want to see Breaker screw this up. Mello for the W. JD cost Dragunov. Fair enough. Ilya versus Carmelo. I don't even know what the hell that said, Dave. Mello winning. I think Carmelo Hayes will win. Lots. Okay, so we're going back and forth a little bit now. Lots of Dragunov. Lots of Dragunov. Borders are now closed. Oh, yeah, here goes another typo. Mello for the win. Does Dijak and Ilya? I have Ilya. Okay, you took Ilya. That sounds about right. I'll take it. 5-star match coming. Let's hope. James, thank you, thank you, thank you. And remember, James gets a bonus point if he is correct. So good job, James. Go Ilya. KJ and Nick, thoughts on NXT using old WWE pay-per-view names? I love it. The Bash and No Mercy. I like it. I like paying homage. I like looking back. We saw it tonight. Speaking of paying homage.
I was trying to find the right one. Am I on the right one? Yeah. And speaking of Ava Rain there, I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder.
You couldn't wait.
Instantly, that's all I can think
the minute I saw the comment of well, it's more like a pebble. I was
that's
like,
more a pebble.
Like
that's a boulder. That's a nice boulder. I like that boulder.
Get out of my head, sir.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Right?
Yeah, we've got Red Eye Dragunov here.
Oh my God. Big chop.
Oh, have you? And I think this is the best quote from Ilya, as he sat there and said I don't want any part of being Imperium. None of that doesn't work with my style or anything. But a paper cut between the fingers hurts more than one of Gunther's chops, to quote Ilya Dragunov.
Damn. All right.
I mean, I wouldn't want either. Neither sounds appealing. So
no, but again,
I think pump kick.
I think Ilya's a star, dude. I think there's a lot there with this guy, and I really hope that they get it right with Ilya, because you don't want to waste it. He's a talented competitor, and you really don't want to drop the ball with him. And it should be hard to drop the ball with him.
And this could be a spoiler alert for my views on SummerSlam. I think we bring up and we redo Ilya's NXT UK title reign that he lost because he got hurt. And we do that now with the actual NXT championship. And we might see that with another championship come SummerSlam with a guy who got hurt once he won the championship.
Oh, I see. Yep.
Yeah.
Trick may inadvertently cause Mello. True.
Ooh. Do we see though dissension, right? Well, because that's the give and take with this of, do we see what tension between those two before they join Bobby? Like, could it be that it's just Trick that joins Bobby, or it's just Carmelo?
Yeah, I talked about that. Like, if you want to keep Carmelo like a baby face, maybe he doesn't want, like, there's a bit of static between him and Trick, and Bobby wants Trick more than he wants Carmelo, and it's not a slam dunk. I mean, I hope there's some twists and turns to the story as it is.
I
It
think
could
we
work.
get those later on to where we could see Carmelo ends up trying to usurp Bobby Lashley as kind of the head of that group.
Yep.
Then again,
Oh,
Montez Ford could do that easily too.
fair enough. Big clothesline. I mean, who's to say that the Street Profits don't turn around and say, like, hey, Bobby, we love the suits, but no thank you. And it's something completely different.
Oh, I hope not.
Right? I don't know.
I hope not.
Trick
As he
Daddy.
gets caught with the nothing but net into a belly to back suplex there.
I don't know what this world's
World's
gonna
gonna
bring. But
But
baby,
I
I'm a
know
thug.
one thing, that this is the stream for me.
Take it, Nick.
Right.
He almost gave me
Get
one, guys.
down.
Ilya and
Yes,
Alicia tag. Name Double Dragons.
See,
Crazy,
now I went into the
crazy,
other
crazy.
Trick Daddy song of, get down, play weed, take it to the
I think that
house,
might
take
be.
it to the house,
I
take it
like
to
that
the
one
house.
better.
Yeah.
They're both good. It was my big.
Is that better than Master P's basketball song of, make them say,
Make them say,
na 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 na.
Still
Hey,
solid.
slip and slide versus no limit. We need that in a basketball game.
Slip and slide, get loose.
More punch than a bowl of juice. There ain't nobody.
Enough rest holds. What do you mean, Aaron?
Yeah, there hasn't been one.
Plus, holds are
Belly
also.
to back. Oh,
There you go.
and he's still
Oh, look,
locked
they're resting.
Yeah, or rest.
Oh,
Yeah,
another belly to back. They're resting
belly
again.
back. Look at how much they're resting right here before he picks him up and slams him on his fucking head and shoulders again. Oh my God, they're resting so much.
Don't ever paper cut your tongue. I would never purposely paper cut my tongue.
What in the name of Steve-O do you do, Rocco?
Yeah, what are you doing?
What are you doing, Bam Margera? Hi, I'm Kenny Rogers. Welcome to Jack.
Whoa!
Bridging belly to back.
I think Bray attacks Roman at SummerSlam. I really hope not. I really, 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 really hope not.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Trick's out here wearing LA Knight gear, by the way. He's got the whole red vest and everything.
Right.
Whose game is it? Yeah.
Trick's outstanding. Hype man, great on the mic, great in the ring. He's great.
Trick's a dark horse as a breakout guy.
Yeah.
He's really kind of cemented himself a lot better than just a hype man.
Yep. And that's why a lot of people were assuming, okay, maybe there'll be a turn at some point. And like I said, I definitely took my foot off the gas pedal on that thought, seeing that they're both talking to Lashley.
Yeah, sent on. Well, because you've gone from to where Trick can't climb ladders to where Trick's an integral part of the whole Carmelo mystique.
Right. Good shout, KJ. I like the idea of Dawkins not wanting the suits and Montez splits for Lashley's heel faction, and it breaks up the profit. Fair enough.
Ooh.
It's like Dawkins and Carmelo versus, Montez and Trick.
Give it time before we get there. Let it simmer. Let it cook.
Yeah.
Let Russ cook. Let Bobby cook for a minute.
Red Dragunov for the win.
Red Dead Redemption out there for the win.
Trick should break off on his own, revive the TNA gimmick of the Pope, and become the new Pope.
No.
Let's not. No.
I don't need to see this man put lotion on his chest and everything on his fucking entrance and everything like that. I don't need that. No. How about no?
I told you, Larry, our goal is to get a copyright from our singing. Eventually just get like a copyright flag because we sang too good.
Hey, well, you should know at times it ends up kind of karaoke night here every now and then.
We can't help it.
That's part of what you guys tune in for. Oh, rapid fire chops here.
Carmelo just in a pile, dude.
But see, I like that more. Honestly, even I'm an Eddie fan, I like that more than like the rapid fire, like just tap, 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 like, because he's selling it the whole way through of like he's literally just getting lit up versus just he's just getting patted on the chest the whole time.
Right. Dragunov does that spot a lot where he
Look, his
starts.
chest is red.
Oh yeah, for sure. Crumble popping back in with an enziguri. Yes, he does. It's kind of one of his shticks. Ooh. Again, Ilya Dragunov was seeing red in his entrance. Thanks, bud.
Yeah. Small Mark saying no limit soldiers for sure. Snoop the Shocker, Mystical, Snoop Dogg. Now, do you count Snoop?
A little bit.
Little bit.
He got his chain. Come on now.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Well, I've seen a lot of stuff to where Snoop, like Master P, really helped Snoop get back on his shit after everything with Death Row.
Yeah. Master P's underrated.
It'd be interesting to see if you also add in Cash Money. Literally, he turned himself inside out, and so did Ilya.
Spot was a little clunky, like kind of saw through a lot of it, but it looked nice in the end.
I don't mind it because it literally looked like he's literally throwing everything of he went hell for leather with that of literally I'm fucking hitting you with everything I got, so much to the point to where I turned myself inside out.
Right. Fanboys be like ramen noodle Reigns #1.
What?
Ilya is so good, man. I agree, Aaron. I really do.
Right.
So
Chris out here cheering out Top Ramen. What?
So yeah, I mean, either way, you've had a really good night tonight. Some of the folks in the chat have had a decent night. It's been a tricky one, but
if Ilya wins, I go undefeated. I'm champion, right?
I guess so.
Can I win it? Can we win it? That's the thing.
Why not?
What?
Hey, the house never.
Oh my god! No, that's definition of fucking setting it up for talk about insider trading and everything.
Right? You're like,
hey, this is fucking Vince Russo becoming WCW champion right now.
Right? Yeah, no kidding. Less rest
hold, more dives and brainbusters. Got it.
Todd, amen. Springboard back elbow.
Goes down. 2 count.
Big kick. Oh, he knows the kick and says, I got you.
High kick. Shout out Justin Gaethje there.
Oh, shit, yeah.
2 count, which, by the way, if you haven't watched UFC 291, go and watch Derek Lewis, because the man hit a V trigger, then took his shorts off and told everyone to suck it.
Yeah. It was
and literally just his interview was amazing. And go and watch Gaethje versus Poirier, 100%.
Right. Ilya gonna snap. What if Trick and Dawkins wants the suits? Ford and Mello team up and feud begins. I mean, I think kind of what we said before. If you got to let it marinate a little bit, it's a lot of Yahtzee with bringing everybody in all at the same time and scrambling them. So get them in and then figure out where you want to go.
You bring them in as a group and then you sell the dissension. You can't do a new group and ascension at the same champion or at the same time here.
Fair enough. I agree.
Yana, what up?
Forever. Sorry.
Well, no, with the fucking dog there in the profile picture, it looks like Cruella DeVille, Gianna DeVille. If she doesn't scare you,
Mellow stomping the shit out of Dragunov.
Oh, catches the little side super kick. Oh, step up enziguri. That's the thing is. I
don't even know who got the worst of that.
There are no words for that. That was a tornado. Holy shit, a fucker.
Yeah, like just smack.
Everybody caught the bad end of that. That was a fucking plant and a half tilt-a-whirl. Jeebus.
Yo, what was the last time we got a ball in NXT chant? Like off the top, like NXT. It's good.
I think we get it on Tuesday.
Yeah, well, that one doesn't count.
Yeah, I know.
Was on No Limit as part of 504 Boys, but only like an album. Yeah.
Yeah, he was only there for Lay Low with Nate Dogg. Like, is Nate Dogg almost more No Limit than Snoop?
Maybe a little.
He better lay low.
Yeah.
Nate Dogg is so underrated. We're just going.
The guy is a gem.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's so unfortunate because I mean, oh, choruses haven't been the same since.
Nate Dogg is the hook king.
Oh, absolutely. Like the music industry is lacking not having Nate on a hook.
Right. Speaking of hook, I think
Yeah, there you go.
Carmelo just hooked fucking Ilya with a fucking clothesline that turned him inside out here.
Yeah. Larry just agreeing with us about too much for the average viewer to comprehend. If you
Oh, he
Yahtzee
agreed. He
everybody,
didn't disagree. He agreed.
that's what I said. He agreed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said he disagreed. My bad.
No, that looked like it hurt. It definitely fucking hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Everyone kind of popping off that. Oh, what's this? Wow.
That was a shucky ducky quack quack.
Yeah. By the way, I don't think we've got more than 2 of those. Back elbow.
He's just raining down. Those are north-south elbows, sir. That's
Yeah,
a disqualification here in the UFC.
They
No
did hit him in the head.
contest.
Not to the head. Was Trick Daddy in
Well,
No
no,
Limit?
listen.
No.
No. Trick Daddy was
I
Splish
get
Splash.
loose. You say Splish Splash? Were you
Yeah.
taking a bath?
All up on a Sunday night.
Uh,
Oh! Fucking plant some two count.
whew. You know what these guys are showing you when there's a good way to botch. Like if you're gonna slip and not get the move exactly the way you want and still sell, it works. There's a work there.
Get loose. More punch than a bowl of juice.
There you go. We're back to it, right?
As we're getting at, this is awesome. Well, it's one of those of literally they can still slip and slide into a fucking fantastic move here.
Right.
Hook should come out to the Hook King Nate Dogg. I don't know. I kind of do like Action Bronson.
Action Bronson.
I think I like it more just because I watch Fuck That's Delicious and it's fucking fantastic to watch.
He was from Miami, mostly from Louisiana. Yep, true story.
Yeah.
Oh, big kick!
Step up Enziguri on the top rope on Carmelo. Yeah, does Cash Money go? Do we get a 3-way dance with Cash Money?
Jump.
All right. Well, no, not crisscross. With Cash Money.
I think so deaf
bling,
over
bling,
No Limit. That's
every
why I
time
dropped
around, bling bling.
Ain't
no who, whatever. Good. All trio. Oh,
this is a banger.
Leg drop. 1, 2, 2 count. Let's go.
These two both selling their butts off is what is making the match a banger. Yeah, no, it's been outstanding. They look like they're killing each other.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. Even Vic Joseph's out here saying this is a fight right now.
Right. Oh,
and he kisses the bye-bye. Going,
oh,
I little wonky.
Dude, that was so like just stop.
That was disjointed as shit.
Just come here. But
that was a. Have you ever seen a coast to coast nothing? That was the coast to coast nothing into a fucking code breaker or
it gave such a video game vibe because he like stopped.
Oh, Ilya fucking playing him on that powerbomb.
Oh my god!
Just say you can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at. Just yeet. Ilya out here summoning the fucking spirit bomb like Goku.
Oh, I don't like his finisher.
Drops the big ass elbow. 1, 2,
oh!
2 count.
Woo. I still got Master P's Ice Cream Man on tape. Nice, bro.
At least you don't got the Gucci Man ice cream tattoo on your face. So you haven't gone full Cody Rhodes.
Right. Don't go full Cody.
Never go full Cody.
Mello getting the Cody pictorial.
Yeah, a little bit. But this is fucking. I like this because not every move's super crisp and super clean 100%, but they hit it in the way that this is how you would really think they would hit it. Like if you're watching your uncle's fucking fight in the backyard, you're not going to hit the crispest of fucking DDTs, but you're going to fucking just all of a sudden hit a powerbomb out of fucking nowhere and plant them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got both men on the top turnbuckle. He don't miss.
Coast to Coast Void.
I
Both
said
men
the hip
up top.
the hippity to the hip,
Dude, we're about to get
don't
another
stop the
spot.
rocking.
Oh my God.
Fucking where's
Ghost.
Queens with the reaction here right now? Because
Ghost.
seriously,
Ghost.
that was a superplex that got turned into a fucking cutter
Yeah.
midway, and that's beautiful.
On the way down.
Oh.
All right, folks. We'll get back to the music after. The main event's killing it. Get back to the wrestling.
Yeah, Jeezy the Snowman. Brr.
Yeah, and Bone Thugs are outstanding.
Wake up, wake up.
It's first of the month. Why did you go? Why is that the first one?
Because everybody knows that one.
Everyone knows the joke that goes with it too.
Right.
But
that's the one Bone Thugs song, you know.
No, not at all.
Oh, that's for me.
Oh, no.
Crossroads,
like
Crossroads. That's where you're going.
I collect, right? So like I had like even all their side projects, like what Lazy did, Crazy did. Like I went all down. I got them all. Mo Thugs and
so you're deep into that one. Okay, so that Bone was never one that really I never got behind.
Oh, they were so good. Busy, underrated, but crazy.
Honestly, oddly enough, and funny because we've got Violent J showing up with the NWA. The one that I really remember is when I think it was Lazy or Crazy did Smoking Hydro with Twisted.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if you want to go that avenue, Twisted's better than
I love Twisted,
in my opinion.
Yeah, no, Twisted's great.
Yeah. Oh, we got stomp, head kick, stomp, head kick.
They're just throwing. Somebody said instant classic, might be a little, but it's definitely match of the night.
Yeah.
It's not a candidate.
They're just throwing. Oh, the double head kick, double super kick, and both men fucking flop and just fall dead.
I know I said we were going to get off the music topic a little while this is going on, but that is legitimately one of my favorite songs ever. Busy doing When Thugs Cry. This is what it sounds like. Oh, come on now. Thug is rugged.
To me, Ilya runs through Trick.
No, I collect. So, like, I would go through discographies and just blow them up. Like, get every single one.
Fair enough.
It was crazy, but and then that.
See, I like the weird even outliers of like if you get Life After Death Star and shit like that, to where you've got Star Wars mixed with Biggie, and we're gonna go. We could have a whole different.
Now you're talking
to all of this. Big up. It's a stick up.
Now you're talking to the DJ side of me of like, yeah, a good remix is always fun.
Oh, bro.
No way!
Who after nothing but net after Ilya runs through Trick is wow. So Carmelo picks up the win. Big up. It's a stick up.
Wow, big win. So you take a second loss and I take another loss.
No, I take a loss. And I have a draw.
I thought you were
1-1.
You were 4-1-1, yeah, okay.
I'm 4-1-1. I'm who you call if you need that information. What?
I thought you were 3-2-1 for some reason.
You're just trying to put dirt on my name.
Listen, I had a shit night. I'm like 1-4.
Oh, they're showing all the replays though. And so many of these, like it worked so well because they weren't pristine clean. They weren't.
Yeah. And
they feel like you really hit them. Like you managed to sneak this out here.
This is war. Finish him, Larry.
Fatality. See money out here. 911.
911. 3-2-1.
Not the ECW wrestler.
Mello is the equivalent of a banger after banger after banger. Mello's had an amazing title run. That was filthy.
Is Mello a underrated MVP of NXT with what he's done with the North American Championship and what he's now doing with the NXT Championship?
Yeah, and I think the big thing was when he came on the scene, the vast majority of the talk was Braun. But Carmelo, to me, had surpassed Braun Breaker quite a bit until Braun Breaker got his heel side. But
Yeah.
Carmelo's had such an outstanding run since winning that tournament.
Right.
Still got
Yeah.
oh no,
I
we got
think we
nothing.
both said that for a while, is that Carmelo was the star of NXT. Braun was the face of NXT.
Lost clean. No shenanigans, no bullshit. 4-2-1, 4-1-1.
Yeah,
Aaron
we've
might get
got
his
the,
title back.
the little placard in the corner here, but then again, we never know because that could still change at a dime here. And no Pillman Jr., no nothing. So that's how we go off the air.
That's it. A clean show, just in and out.
Right.
3-2-1. 3-1-1. 3-2. I think Aaron might be the tie goes to the chat, by the way. There you go. 2-3-1, 1-1, 3-2.
Well, I was gonna say, I think Ryan's even a new name. He just popped in just to let us know what his predictions were. Okay,
there you go.
And he was honest about it.
I like it.
He didn't all of a sudden. I'm 17-1. No,
right, 4-2. Bobby, 4-2. I think it's 4-1-1. I don't remember any of those predictions. Hopefully Vince never gets his hands on Melo's career. He'll end up in AEW. Oh, Vince.
Like I said, of even God had to intervene of this man being put on court earlier today, on being put on trial. So
right. What happened to Dijak? Is he injured? No, he came back. He's going to feud with Eddie Thorpe. But
I still would have liked to see maybe if Dijak came out and he cost Dijak or something. If we're going to continue that a little bit, if we're going to keep Dijak around, if he's not going to win the title.
Dijak can do anything. I mean, you could utilize him, and he doesn't have to be down in anything.
Yeah, he is the Terminator. Yeah, he can do anything. Yeah, he's the super soldier. Yeah, he's the.
I'm mad we didn't get his entrance tonight during this nice show.
Yeah, do it. Listen to me.
Louis out. Go enjoy. 6.8 out of 10. Folks, if you're still here, we will take your rating out of 10 on the show tonight. How did you feel about it? Did it tickle your fancy? Did it make you giggle a little? 8.5 out of 10. What? 4-1-1. TJ Hook went 4-1-1. All right, now I'm gonna have to do some verifying. All right.
Yeah, now we're getting down into accusations and everything.
Yeah, I feel like a couple people might want to MIA during prediction time. And what happened?
They're gonna come out and be like, "Yeah, I went 17-0."
Right, it's true. 8.5 out of 10 says Bobby. Overall, good show, I think, guys. I think it started with good energy. I think the pre-show match had good energy. Nothing really. Oh my God, the main event was outstanding. Tag match was good, not bad. The weapons match was decent. Overall, I thought a very successful Great American Bash.
Well, we've got Alexa saying my picks are legit. We've got Larry saying 6.85 out of 10. Joe Black 8.5, 7.2, 7.5, 6 out of 10. Main event carried. Then Mello wrestles once in 5 months in the AEW. Why?
True story.
The courtroom closed today. Well, we had an act of God. Vince McMahon's former opponent, God, wanted his day in court and wanted to make sure that we took Vince to trial. So the proceedings got a little bit thrown off there.
The defense asked for a continuance.
Well, like I said, of how much Vince tears up scripts and everything when it comes to booking shows and everything. I think he might have teared up his defense situation there and might need to readjust and recalibrate.
I really, really need a continuance. Do you have a good reason? No. Shit.
Fuck him. Look at my mustache.
Right. So yeah, no, folks. I said it earlier in the little video, just touching on it real quick, but when you go live as much as we do, like we're kind of bound by the internet. That's all we can do. But we've hit technical errors. Nick, I, CJ, whoever. We've hit funny nights and glitchy nights and bumpy nights, and it's just the comes with the beast. We Greatly apologize that we didn't get that out, but we will get it out to you ASAP.
Absolutely. A lot of us would have swept if it wasn't for Corbin and Stevenson. That's a draw, though. You can't be mad at that.
That's
you
true.
can't be mad at not taking it out.
Yeah, it's a non-contest, doesn't factor, so not bad.
I like Aaron Rush re-signed with WCW. I mean AW.
Hey, listen, these athletes are getting smart. FTR did it, Roosh did it, and more people are going to do it. Oh, Tony, these guys are going to pay me a lot. I'm going to go, okay? No, wait, no, don't leave.
The originator of this is Randy Orton, because remember when he was sitting there and teasing about going and being with FTR and AEW and everything.
Really? I don't.
You don't remember that when he was little? He was kind of posting this stuff, but
no,
with the doorway. Anyone out there who remembers what I'm talking about?
I believe you.
Yeah, to where his contract was getting up. This was a while ago.
It would have had to be, yeah.
Yeah. 7 out of 10. I don't know. I kind of want to touch on this.
This show sucked. Oh.
3 out of 10 for NXT. Well, how much did you watch NXT and how much did you watch Wes? Because I can tell you for a fact, when the wrestling sucks, we never do. What?
Mm-hmm. Did you tune into NXT? I'm curious. I mean, did it blow my socks off? Probably not. But did it suck? It definitely didn't suck. We had a lot of pops, a lot of fun. Even the triple threat match was fun. The ending, a couple of sloppy endings, but yeah, you saw the greenness of some people for sure tonight. But I don't think the show sucked by any stretch.
Right. Bash. So Bash is agreeing with me. Aaron saying certain moments were entertaining. Alexis, I'm with Alexis here. Of much like, I think we both gave Collision a 7 last night. To me, it's the same thing with Great American Bash night. Of had some really good moments. Nothing that's really gonna, oh holy shit, knock your socks off. You've got to go back and watch 100%. But was a really good night of wrestling overall.
Yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you. I think I'm going to give an extra half point just for fun, and I'll give it a 7.5. I mean, I liked a lot of what happened. I'll give them credit for having a match on the pre-show, so it wasn't just talking. But yeah, I mean, all in all, I thought the matches were decent. I really enjoyed tonight. Again, I think as fans sometimes, because there was no big surprise or big, oh my God, what the, kind of moment. It's like, well, was it a really good show? Like, if this was the exact same show, but X person popped up tonight, Pillman Jr., beats up Ilya, people might be going 8-9, right?
Well, I think that could have been a thing if he came out and he's squaring up to Carmelo after that. That's a much different show.
Yeah, very interesting. But yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, it was solid. I'm just in a good mood, so I'll give it an extra bonus point.
7 out of 10, says Victor. Yeah, I remember when Randy was talking about AEW.
Yeah, okay.
Gianna out here, just there is no pleasing you, I guess. Of NXT should never have main event talent on it.
But that's where I don't understand.
So you just want bad wrestling? What?
Isn't that where the main event talent comes from? Like they develop them and then they turn into main eventers.
Right. I don't know what's up with you, but you put down the vitamins instead of take the vitamins.
I think the avatar is starting to make sense now.
A little bit. That main event was definitely a rewatch. Yeah, honestly, I'll give you that one. 7 out of 10 NXT main event, or good main event, KJ and Nick.
Yeah, no, it stole the show. Match of the year, probably not, as far as like considering it in the group, but a really, really good match. Maybe one of the better NXT matches of 2023. But I think for the moments that were a little clunky, they sell so well. They got through the moments that didn't quite go the way they planned.
Absolutely. But I have a question for you. Are you excited for SummerSlam?
Are you excited? Yes, I think so. I'm ready to go. Big pay-per-view, a quarterly pay-per-view. Let's do this, brother.
Elliot, and I was just waiting for that. Yeah.
I'm excited. Well, I mean, he might not even be on it, so hoo-hoo.
Oh, no, he's in the Battle Royal. Remember, we got the Slim Jim SummerSlam Battle Royal. Snap into a Slim
We
Jim.
got big
Snap
things for
into
LA
some
Knight.
LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna win the he's gonna be the Slim Jim champion.
I'm gonna be here snacking on a Slim Jim on this stream when LA Knight wins the Slim Jim Battle Royal. Yeah.
There you go. All right. You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, fair enough.
Join
People have
Chase
to
U.
realize that NXT Black and Gold is gone.
Oh, wait, where?
That was right above there. And then, no, you're good right there. People have to realize the Black and Gold NXT is gone. But it's merged. It's now black and white.
Yeah, right. But I mean, at the end of the day, guys, they went through the 2.0 era, which was a shit show. And like you said, Nick, when you were on your break, I reminded people I quit watching NXT for a month. But I have to give credit where credit's due, and that's what we try and do on this channel. You know, since WrestleMania, they're making a conscious effort to put effort and creativity behind it. And 9 times out of 10 on a Tuesday or on their pay-per-views, you might not like all the fluff, but the wrestling tends to be really strong. Not always, but tends to be.
Absolutely. Join Chase U. Well, instead of joining Chase U, you can just join us, and it's a lot easier and it's a lot quicker to do.
Do it.
Vance with a 7 out of 10. Renegade in 2019. Yeah, that's how far back I guess I was going.
Yeah, I just didn't recall
jumping shit to All Elite Wrestling, which he later admitted he did just to leverage a better deal out of Vince McMahon.
Yeah, I didn't recall that. That's amazing. Could you imagine Randy Orton like in the ring with like
CM Punk? Punk.
No, that I can imagine. But if it was like Orton and
Kenny Omega versus Randy Orton, Punt Kick versus V Trigger.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd buy it.
Fair enough. I think we all would.
Randy Orton versus MJF. Ooh,
maybe. Ooh, interesting.
Who's the babyface?
I think MJF would have to be chicken shit heel.
WWE should go back to Sunday PLE. No, stay with Saturdays. We like having, the Sundays to relax and, frolic.
That's a shout out. Like that's them acknowledging their fans don't want to be up till midnight on a Sunday, and I'll give them credit for that. There was many old Monday mornings that were a pain in the ass because of wrestling.
Right.
Thank you, Tony.
Nick and a lot of gray. What? All I can think of now is like beauty.
He just referred to me as a lot of
gray stuff. It's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes.
Larry, did you just refer to me as a lot of gray? What the fuck?
I didn't even go that way with it.
Like Nick and a lot of gray. What are you saying? What am I, Gandalf over here? No, I'm just kidding.
Spark my ganja, little hobbit.
Hey, look, it's Nick and Graybeard. At least he didn't call me Gray something else.
KJ the White.
The White. If they just left Triple H in charge of NXT, imagine where it would be. I could not agree more, but they didn't. Now all we can do is rebuild.
Now he just gets that with the main roster. Now he gets all the big guys. He got the DLC, so now he can really play with it.
Yeah.
Pause.
I mean, that's if you can get Papa McMahon out of the fucking way.
I saw.
You're impartial.
I saw everybody that was going around because Vince had the spinal surgery, which T's and P's obviously on Vince McMahon of, he finally corrected his, Mr. Burns hunch there. But so everyone's teasing of like Hunter really would just be like yoink and just pulls the plug on Vince.
Yeah, right. Woo! I'd keep an eye on Stephanie.
No, she quit. She too legit to quit.
That's where
she can do it and not be culpable.
Yeah, that's it. Like nobody would suspect me. I miss you, Dad.
Right?
Now we're getting guard.
She hugs him and she pulls out the cord at the same time.
Yeah. Orton versus Gravity or Commander. Yo, Joe played the Gravity match so well. He embarrassed it. Like the step away with the slow-mo, and it didn't have any time for this shit. You're not going to do 100 moves to me. You're going to eat the Samoan fucking slap down, and I'm going to go home. Thank you. Bye.
Well, like I said, I feel like you had moments that you saw even on Collision to where I think we even kind of halfway called it to where you could see in that to where he's almost smacking the kid and just saying, slow down.
Yeah. So Larry's correcting. No, when Nick said NXT black and white and gray.
Fair enough.
And red all over. Moving to Sunday, would you be doing AEW a favor?
What is deceiver in a blender, Your Honor?
Hey. WWE has nothing to worry about when it comes to Collision going up against a PLE. Yeah, no, I agree. They ain't moving nowhere.
No, and I like that because we saw that even on this Saturday of fun fact, we're getting Ricky Starks versus CM Punk for the alleged true AW championship or the X Division AW championship on Collision going head to head with SummerSlam.
Yeah, so that's listen, I appreciate this. And again, we know who are we got other people, not just Tony, involved in creative on Saturdays. And I think they're the type that said, no, fucking load it up. They did it last week or this past weekend, last night, going up against the UFC. Yeah, people are going to tune into the UFC, but let's get them before the main event, the main show kicks off and stack the night. It was a stacked night. It was a great show. Do it again next week. And it looks like that's what they're trying to do. Name value, reason to tune in. Destination watching.
Right. He's not on charge. Will someone plug him into the fucking the charger there? Oh no, I'm gonna take the piss right now out of everybody. Fucking bring it on. Like I already see right here, she was almost Stephanie Poffo. Well, she's Stephanie Hemsley.
She was almost Stephanie Poffo. Wow, no, that's deep.
Oh, that's a deep dig. Yeah, but she's now she's Stephanie Hemsley.
Vince is the only majority shareholder. He left his position of power. Yeah, but it's still Vince, and he's still in charge of a whole lot of shit.
They sold the company. That doesn't count anymore.
See, now we're getting our fucking Vince trial.
Right, 100%. Fuck it. Well, strap on and strap in.
I'm excited for Judgment Day versus Seth Rollins. I'm not, I feel like we've got this a lot. Some variation of this, over the 6-man matches and KO involved, and now I'll fight you solo and singles and
Well, I think this is in part because KO is injured.
Is he selling it? I don't know.
We'll see.
Oh, Dragunov should join Imperium. Apparently, he does not want to.
No, I've been saying that though. I think you initially brought that up, and I was like, no.
I heard the rumor.
I don't want it. Nobody wants it.
The only reason I wanted it, as far as okay, this could work, as far as bringing them into the main roster, and then ultimately they're going to have dissension. And if that got me to Walter Elia, I'm fucking thrilled about it. But I mean, I'd rather not do it. I was just trying to find the pro in it.
No, you're fair enough.
Let's hold the trial of Vince McMahon. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's what Randy's.
What the fuck am I watching with fucking Twisted Metal right now?
I'm watching the most awesome SummerSlam moments.
I have Twisted Metal with Anthony Mackie and Simone Joseph right now. And Anthony Mackie just got sprayed down and that got perfumed on his booty.
Right. It takes me back to my my teenage years. Twisted Metal was fucking amazing.
Well, you got Simone Joseph out here as Sweet Tooth.
Right. Dijak on is on this week's NXT card. Yes, he is.
Right.
So we'll get the Dijakinator back on Tuesday. Drew versus Dragunov at Payback. Whoa. All right. Reaching a little early.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to get a return in SummerSlam, Randy Orton or Bray Wyatt. It's a big one. I'd expect something. I think Randy might be more likely than Bray.
Where would you see either returning, actually? Looking at the card, where would you see either returning?
I think Randy could fall back into something with Riddle as a goodbye. Put it
Riddle's not on the card.
Riddle is not on that card. Son of a bitch.
I can tell you where I'd go with both of them.
Cody?
Either one. Cody. You either build in the story that you could have with Cody second generation versus Randy third generation, all of that. Or you do the story that I think a lot of people want, and I'm still questioning as to why, is you get Bray versus Cody.
Yeah, and I said before, I mean, that scares me a little bit, but I mean, if you want to go with the uber dark character against the uber light bright character, that's the booking, right?
Right.
Y'all think Rock will return at Summit? A lot of buzz about this, but I mean, it's just every time there's a major pay-per-view, there's a lot of buzz about this.
Carlos, your close namesake Carlito has a better chance of showing up at SummerSlam than The Rock does, I feel. Because everything that I've seen of people saying The Rock is going to return and get involved with Grayson Waller, if that happens, that's so like hot tooey in everybody's face to an extent. Like, it's just, why would you do that and not have The Rock come back and be involved with Roman?
Yeah, it would be really weird if he shows up, does a segment, beats up Waller, leaves, and then we get like this blood. Like, why not? Why didn't you stick around for the tribal?
Yeah, it would be so much a what the fuck moment.
At least sit ringside for the tribal match. Like, do something.
Be a special guest referee, goddammit.
Hey, even better. Bray Wyatt attacks. So okay, we'll talk about that tomorrow on Raw, folks. Think we're about to shut her down tonight.
Cody and Bray have history, so do Roman and Bray.
Nick Aldis.
I like that of Captain Blackbeard, Baron Corbin.
Right.
He went to Davy Jones' locker here tonight, though, with the double count out with Gable Stevenson.
Yeah, that sucked. It still sucked. Actually, I take that 0.5 back. I'm giving it a 7. That sucked.
Yeah, straight 7. My Peacock just turned on Twisted Metal House of the Show, anyone. Like I said, I've still got this going here. I've got one half of, I can't remember her name from like the fucking Scream movies, and I got Anthony Mackie. I got Falcon. Yeah.
Well,
Winter Soldier here.
On that final note, Aaron, be careful. Don't twist your peacock. And everyone else out there, have a wonderful night. Thank you for being here on the weekend. We're here all week long. Monday, right into Saturday. We have more content coming your way. Check out our shorts, our reels, our Instagram, all that fun stuff. Joe's singing the thong song.
Yes, he does. He does it in there. I've seen that.
I instantly got the visual of like the minion in a thong for some reason. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Make sure you comment down below. Give us some love. Go check out all our links. And not a bad night, but we will be back tomorrow.
She had dumps like a truck. Guys like what? All night long. Our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is authentic. When you're talking about the wrestling, you better put that 4 live with it. Why?
See you on the flip side, folks. Come back tomorrow. Bye.